move you guys. Ooh, okay. Fun drop for tomorrow, which is Tuesday night, is going to be at 2:46 a.m. at Stamford Bridge. Mac Daddy, I see you first. Hamza over here on TikTok. Great to see you, Mac Daddy. How are you? Okay. Trivia. Okay. Guess my favorite Chelsea goal today. I see Mac Daddy saying, "Yay, I got the first like." Yep, you are here first. Right away, right off the bat. All right, Infinity. Brandon is here. How are you, Brandon? All right. Mac Daddy. I see you commenting again. Okay. One sec, guys. 49th. I'm giving you guys a trivia question. 49th minute. All right. Guess my favorite Chelsea goal today. João Pedro goal, Morgan Rogers goal, or Cole Palmer goal. All right. Boom. Pete is here. Hello, Pete. Oh, you're good, Brandon. Chazi. Yep, right on time. Pete, Daz Fire. Yo, Hannah, what's cooking? I'm going to be making some vegan stir fry. But I figured I'd show some Chelsea pride. Isabella, how are you? I don't know how to say como, like how are you in Italian. Como estas? Similar to that, hopefully. All right, let's adjust the trivia question placement just a little bit. Doop. Okay. Dominic is here. Hello, Dominic. MK, Highland. No, High and Idol from Ireland. Hello, where in Ireland are you from? Chazi saying out of Mac. Daz is here. Manuel Baca. Hello. Okay, we are gonna make this trivia question a little bit smaller. If YouTube will cooperate with me, which it doesn't always do. Okay. Who we got over here on TikTok? Cathal, Gary Grant. Okay, guys, so lots of fun stuff going on. I don't know why I'm getting this like halo, like Jesus coming down from the clouds effect. Do you see this light strip right here? I don't get why that's happening. Daz, Manuel, hi, and I keep wanting to say Highland. High and Idol in Wicklow. I've never been to Wicklow before. Hannah, have you ever tried infused tofu? I don't think I have. That sounds really interesting. Infused with what? MLK, oh, grüß dich, wie geht's dir? Wo in Deutschland wohnst du? ML Kura. Ich kann Deutsch. Also können wir auf Deutsch reden. Yay, I never get to speak German. Lola, the gods are speaking to through my kitchen light. I just noticed that today though. I was like, I don't think I've seen that before. I guess it's not, I don't know, it's just a little Makes me think something might be off with my phone camera or something, because my kitchen light hasn't changed. All right, JP, AJ Johnson. Ooh, Kasten Rose with the first gift tonight. How am I doing? I'm doing good. It looks like YouTube is unfortunately translating all of your comments from German into English. Es geht mir gut. Das war ein schöner Montag. Wie geht's dir? Und wie viel Uhr ist es bei dir? Red Bull, Mac Daddy, Valles, locked in, day 106. Note the 6, guys. Woo! SH is here. Red Bull. Daz says, when I lived in Seattle, there was a Japanese market called Uwajimaya. Diesel fuel tofu? I think you might have gotten autocorrected. Sounds really good. Red Bull, Mac Daddy, Starvey, RV, Fayez, Dennis, Hannah the Goat, Yava. Yava's throwing his hat in. Hi, guys. Hi, Yava. AJ Johnson over here on TikTok is saying 100 and oh, funny. So 6. Mac Daddy. And Sue saying hi to everybody. Ricky, number 6, let's go. Chelsea had a good day today. Now Hannah thinks she can speak German, of course. You wish you could speak German. Tricky Ricky says, woo! Starvey RV ML Kura is saying it's 3:06 in the morning. Woo! That is sehr, sehr früh bei dir in Deutschland. Okay. Wow. 3 in the morning. Woohoo! I haven't seen 3 a.m. in a while, guys. Okay, I gotta get Starvey, RV, Mac, Daddy, and Kasten Rose. Face the Ace, hello. Someone asking about the background. This is Premier League. Mac Daddy, Jaglar, hello Jaglar. Okay, I want to say thank you to the 3 people who have sent gifts so far. Kasten Rose and Mac Daddy and Starvey RV. Thank you. Oh, lost my place. Thank you to you 3 for sending the first gifts of the night. Face the Ace says, awesome. Dennis, this might be a dumb question, but what is your favorite German vegan meal? I mean, honestly, the Germans have it on lock over there. The Germans are all into the vegan diet. Like, they're so forward-thinking and so green. So in Germany, the best vegan meal I ever had, honestly, I had the most deluxe vegan burger over there. I forget what city it was in. I also had some really good curry, and I'm trying to remember, it's just so long ago. There just was so much to eat there that was vegan. All the major German cities, you will eat like a king or queen if you're vegan. 808 Hawaii, Shaka Sister, how are you? 808 Hawaiian. Kevin is here, runner. Interesting. Over here, AJ Johnson, thank you. Eternal Sorbet, Germany imports all its food. How is being vegan in Germany green? Germany does not import all of its food. You need to do some research, Eternal Sorbet. Mac Daddy, hi runner, Face the Ace. I can't wait to go to Europe soon. Where are you going? Where in Europe are you going? AJ Johnson is liking like crazy over here. Woo! Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna update. Oh, I need to pin a comment because I'm gonna be making some food, obviously. FYI, I'm making vegan tofu stir fry. Oh, you made it, Danielle! Yay! Thanks for tuning in, Danielle. Glad to see you. Original 68G joined over here on TikTok. So let me make sure to pin this comment. FYI, I'm making vegan tofu stir fry. Not that one. Shoot, where did my comment go? Here it is. Ah! There we go. And C saying hi to Danielle, and then let me just quickly update the thumbnail. Purified something is over here. All right. Okay, we need to stop this. The trolling needs to come to an end. All right. Hannah. Hi, Jack the Jackal. Sammy's Book Nook. Ooh, that's a cute username. Danielle saying hi to NC. All right. Vegan food. Peel. Let's see. Okay. Danielle, okay, it looks like I'm still caught up over here. Hamza and Masbo over here on TikTok. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Oops. Always the fun housekeeping at the very beginning. Apologies, guys. Hamza, good to see you, Hamza. How have you been? Ooh, we got people. Wait, hold on. There's a comment I missed over here on TikTok. Which team do you like in the Premier League? Take a guess. I'm not going to say because I think you can guess based on what you're seeing here. Rich is here. You heard right. Yaba, Hannah won trolls, red cards. Yeah, if you're going to keep spamming or just clogging up the chat with BS, you're gone. Face the ace. Portugal, Netherlands, and Norway soon. Oh, wait, face the ace. What brings you to these beautiful countries? Wow. I've never been to Portugal and I've never been to Norway. I have been to the Netherlands. That's awesome. Grapefruit joined over here. Hamza, thank you for following, Hamza. I appreciate you over here on TikTok. Zinda, birthday past. How old are you, Zinda? Happy belated. Okay. Just about ready to get started. I traveled before, but why are you traveling this time, Face the Ace? Why are you traveling to those 3 countries? I'm curious. I beat you in your own stadium and I'm a Bayern fan for a reason. I don't know which game you're referring to. Face the Ace, Canada, El Salvador, Adamir. Hello, Adamir. Zinda wants me to cook something spicy. The stir fry I'm making tonight will be pretty spicy. Face the Ace. Okay. Face the Ace, I don't think you're getting my question, but that's okay. I was asking, for what reason are you going to Portugal, Netherlands, and Norway? Is it a business trip? Are you going on vacation? Zinda, height 5'5", and I'm almost 33. Lord Excel is here. Hello. Okay. Let's update this real quick here. You're going to explore. I see. Is the TikTok crowd better than the YouTube crowd? Let's settle the beef. I'm not going to say because I like both. I will say, though, just purely based on numbers, I have been on YouTube now for almost 6 years. I have been on TikTok for 2 months, maybe 2-3 months. So there's more people, more commenting, more traffic on YouTube than TikTok, but both are fun to interact with. Hamza, what is the broadcast match? I have 2 options to watch it. I'm not gonna say, actually. I don't like to say what's on in the background because people like to spoil scores for me. Ashley's Corner saying hi to Kevin. Urban Explorer, got you, Face the Ace. Tiffany, New Way, how are you, New Way? Good to see you. And thank you, Hamza, for liking the live. We're at 1.4K hearts over here. Love it. Day 106. Yes! 106, and it was a good day for Chelsea, so I had to, you know, represent. Ashley's Corner saying hi to New Way. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to update the thumbnail really quick and then I'll be done. And on to the cooking part. Zinda, please stop asking body questions. All right. Hamza, which state in America are you from? By the way, I'm from Algeria. I was thinking you were from Algeria based on your flag. Although, yeah, that is the Algeria flag. I'm in Minnesota, so top and center of the United States. Delyn is here. Hi, Hannah, and hi, everyone in the chat. How is everything? Great day. Chelsea had a good day. Very happy for them. Oh my gosh, look who's here! Yes! Pablo, oh my gosh. Mac Daddy, oh my gosh, Pablo is here! Yes, let's go, Pablo. KMNDR, yes! What a great day. It's such a great way to start the season. Let's go. All right, Pablo just gifted 10 memberships. Luke, EMT Star, Sarah Darkness, Johnny Peterson. Oh my gosh, all these people. Let's go. Kevin, oh, Mike Ferguson, it has been a minute. How are you? NC, yep, yes, Pablo, the Argentinian prince, the legend is back. Danielle, Delyn saying hi to Pablo. Hamza over here on TikTok says, I think football is popular among the American people, but their numbers are small. I don't know. I would say in 2026, I think there's millions and millions and millions of fans now here in the United States, especially because we just hosted the World Cup this summer. Chocolate, your little brother, Zinda, Face the Ace, Kevin, congrats to all the new members. I know, and thank you to Pablo. Seriously, Pablo is amazing. I am going to make sure to get Pablo, oh, a New Way with the 100 gifts, yes. Okay, New Way, I got you. KAD join on TikTok, Dono Wow from NC. Yes, oh my gosh. Okay, Straight Chillin' Pablo. Tiffany, hi Tiffany. Okay, wow, it is popping off right here. Okay, I'm gonna say thank you to Tiffany and to New Way. Thank you both. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to type so fast. Thank you both, and failing, for sending your gifts. So sweet. Douglas is here. Good to see you, Douglas. Hamza, that's not true. No, there's Americans who are soccer fans. All right, NC Grim, how are you, Grim? I haven't seen you in a minute either. Wait, okay, hold on. I need to get Pablo. Did I miss an? Okay, Mike, I saw you. Pablo. Okay, I'm gonna try to get all of this in one shot. Okay, yes. I think I got it. I think I just got it. Okay, Pablo sent 10 memberships. Pablo, the Argentinian prince, 10 memberships. Ronald Hearn is over here. Let me make sure to go down to the bottom. Inwa Kenyatta, 259 days left. Adam joined. Who did I miss? Douglas. Straight Chillin'. Sophie Loves Jesus Always. Hi, Sophie. Inwa Kenyatta. Okay, I want to also say Pablo. I don't know if he's still here, but thank you so much for gifting 10 10 channel memberships. Okay. New way. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Kevin, another person from Ireland. We had someone earlier from Ireland, from Wicklow. All right, Simeon. Nice. You've got a Chelsea fan in the family. It's a good thing to be an enthusiastic and happy person in life. I agree with you, Hamza. 100% agree. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Pablo, how are you? Argentinian Prince. Duavius. Oh my goodness. Hello, Hannah. How are you, Duavius? How did Morgan Rogers look today? I think he looked great. He scored. Does he seem to fit well with the Chelsea squad? You know, I would say, Duavius, if you're a brand new player and you score in the very, very first game of the season, you are fitting in well with the team. I mean, obviously this has to continue, but it's clearly a good start for a brand new player. So yes, I think Morgan Rogers is off to a good start on the Chelsea team. Yes. Pablo, oh my goodness. So exciting. All right, Pablo. My goodness. How are you? Thank you so much for this super chat. And then of course, Pablo, I also wanted to say, Pablo, I also want to say, Dono wow for the super chat. Tuba is here, Gary, hello. Hamza, oh, we've got someone else, Mamado. Yes, Hamza, that is correct. Craftico, oh my gosh, wait, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, Hannah, hope you're having an amazing day. Yes, how are you, Craftico? I mean, I'm doing my 365-day challenge, so I've been here doing live streams, but how are you? What have you been up to? Excuse me. Simeon, currency is Argentinian, I don't know if it's pesos down there, but it's Argentinian currency. Yaba says, I was going to say last night, there's a new world record for the half marathon. Ooh, Kidjilka? Wow, good job. I have not heard of that runner. Gary Davis is here, the Jason Tuba. That's okay, Tuba, no worries. Simeon, Chazi, your executive producers. Seriously, he is so generous. Yes, he's a legend. I feel like Pablo is part of the channel lore at this point, especially, I would say specifically the live stream lore. Pablo is part of the lore. Arkarmi, hello. Are you running Livon? So I'm on TikTok over here, and I'm on YouTube at the same time. I do 2 live streams at the same time. Oh, Arkarmi, I saw that you followed on TikTok. Thank you. I got a notification on my phone. Ray is here. How are you, Ray? NC Pesos. Okay, thanks, NC. Antonio Salazar, how are you doing? Kevin, it's Monday, but Friday will be here in the blink of an eye. 100% agree with you. Yes, Kevin, I think it's going to come fast. Pablo got pretty colorful money and raining. Arkarmi, thanks. You are the only one who got my username. Ooh, I love when people tell me that I said their name correct, because I don't disclose my full name on here, but my last name gets butchered a lot. So I love it when people actually say it right. So I'm glad I got yours correct. Arkarmi. Hamza, YouTube needs more work from me. Together fans. Okay. Kevin, Neo. Ooh, okay, you think this is going to be the season comeback for Manchester United. All right. Palfi, Chelsea Games was entertaining. I was super happy for him as a new Chelsea player. Yes. Ray says, first day of school was great. Had classes with my friends, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Good. I'm glad that it was a good first day for you, Ray. Also, it's your last first day of high school. How did that feel? Virg Josh, hello. Hineni. I'm so excited the Minnesota State Fair starts this week. That's right. Yeah, you guys, the Minnesota State Fair, it goes, let's see, State Fair. It goes from August 27th through Labor Day. So for like two-ish weeks. Yeah, you guys, Minnesota was voted best state fair in the country. So you guys better come to the Minnesota State Fair if you're ever here in August or early September. Ray is saying, it felt like I didn't want to walk through the pouring rain to get to my classes. Simeon, Minnesota. Who's my favorite soccer player of all time? I'm getting that question over here on TikTok from, I don't know, it's Ella maybe? I don't know how to read your username, it's too small. But my favorite soccer player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. Always, 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 always. I feel like older generations, a lot of people will say Pele was their favorite player. And for me, it's like, I will always say Cristiano Ronaldo. That will never change for my entire life. He's my favorite soccer player. Hamza, he said, United are guaranteed a spot in the English League. Farouk, yep, Chelsea. Adama is here. What's your question? Messi for you. All right, Oki says Messi is better. Simeon, where I'm from, school is generally January to November. Interesting. Mac Daddy, oh my gosh, thank you, Mac Daddy, for your super chat. All right, I'm gonna get you on the dono list and say thank you to you, Mac Daddy. I wanna make sure to get this. All right, Mac, thank you for the super chat. And of course, I gotta send the custom emoji. Many of them. NC says, what's your favorite thing to eat at the state fair? I have to say, the Minnesota State Fair, I've had a vegan corn dog there and it's so good. So lately, in recent years, my favorite thing to eat there as a vegan is the vegan corn dog. Or there's this International Bazaar area, and I love to get, it's like a Mediterranean plate with like falafel, hummus, dolmades, which are grape leaves stuffed with rice and herbs and spices. So it's either, if I want like a hearty meal that's gonna like fill me up and not like French fries or whatever, it's either the vegan corn dog, which is massive, or the Mediterranean vegetarian plate. Both of those things. I'll probably eat both of them if I end up going to the state fair this year. All right, over here on TikTok, Adama, yes, Hamza says Harry Kane broke Cristiano's goal tally for a season. But you know what, Hamza? You know what? Cristiano still holds the record for all-time goals scored. So that's great for one season, but Harry Kane ain't got nothing on Cristiano when it comes to all-time goals. So there. Adama, I'm going to the hospital right now. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I hope... Okay, reading accident. Okay, I hope that your brother recovers. Polar Sanchez is our goalkeeper. Hamza says, I know. Jason is asking, what's your favorite vacation spot? 3 hours north, Lake Superior, North Shore of Minnesota. Don't even have to leave my state. All right, Hineni, Minnesota State Fair has more vegan options. I mean, they have had killer vegan options for years at the Minnesota State Fair. It's awesome. Palfi, eldest son, is a Chelsea fan. Okay, the rest are Everton fans. TJ Gray, Mac Daddy sent a treat. Cute. Thank you, Mac Daddy. Simeon Khan, yes. Playing music does get you copyright strikes on YouTube. Trust me, I know this because I have learned the hard way. I do not screw around with copyright infringement on here. No. Yeah, I don't play any music. Mac Daddy sent a star. Dylan picked Cole Palmer. Gordon. Let's see. New Way says, I'm going to the state fair this year, just not the first day. I mean, the beauty of the state fair here in Minnesota is you have a long time, like you've got a number of days to pick when you're gonna go. Simeon, have you been to New York? Many times. I love New York, yes. Donald Trump being part of the World Cup, yes. Yeah, I mean, it was here, and the World Cup final was in the United States. Rasul Choriev is here. Thank you. Okay. I just want to make sure I got all the donos because there was stuff lying around for a minute there. Mac Daddy Pavlo, membership, Starvey RV, Tiffany New Way, Kasten. Okay. Okay. I think I'm all caught up. Be sure to vote in the poll if you haven't. Guess my favorite Chelsea goal today. Was it João Pedro's goal in the first minute, Morgan Rogers' goal in the 41st minute, or Cole Palmer's goal in the 49th minute? I was sad I wanted my national team to win. Who is your team? I'm trying, how do you say your username? It's too small. Mac Daddy sent sparkles. Okay, I need to get cooking because I said I was gonna cook tonight. Cole Palmer's goal is what you're guessing, Palfy. Okay, I'm gonna grab my wok pan, guys. New Way is guessing Morgan Rogers. Ooh, Craftico says, also, Hannah, I loved your recent chia seed pudding recipe. I will definitely make sure to give it a try. Yes, I am planning a Hannah in Health cookbook for you guys. It'll be probably like a digital download type of cookbook situation. And I am planning on including my chia seed pudding in that cookbook for you guys. So I'm glad you're gonna try that out, Craftico. New Way, thank you for the 6-7 gift. The Jason, I've been hating the weather lately. It's too cold to put on the AC when I sleep, but too hot to keep the windows open. Okay, gotcha. Hamza, I don't know why Tushel didn't call me in the sand. YWS? You're from Argentina? Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean, you guys came in second place. Craftigo says, oh my, I'll definitely keep an eye out for the cookbook then. Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be maybe like, I would guess next year just because I'm so busy, but I've been planning what recipes I want to include in this cookbook. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some tofu to put in here. Oh, excuse me guys, so rude. Craftico, okay, saw that one. Mac Daddy says, love your vibes. Also, thank you, New Way, for the 100 gift. I also wanted to show you guys. I posted about this last night, but you guys, I sewed my first apron. It's not, obviously it's got some mistakes and it's not perfect, but you guys, I sewed my very first apron. I made this strap, I made the body. Isn't it fun? So yeah, guys, I will eventually have Hannah in Health merchandise to sell you. And this is an apron that I made just for myself. And the strap is adjustable. And there's a front pocket on here. There's actually 2 pockets. So I can put like a spatula in here. So, first sewing project complete, guys. Yay! Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, oh my gosh, this was a hard first project. I honestly think I bit off more than I could chew. And it was just really difficult as a new sewer. But now that I've made this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick simpler projects and get sewing so I can have merch for you guys. Hamza, oh, looks like people are talking. Craftigo, I'll head to sleep now. It's already quite late for us Europeans. Hope the stream goes well. Bye, Craftigo. So glad you could make this. Always a treat to see you. Take care. Okay. I'm waiting on the freckle mug. Yeah, we'll see about the freckle mug. I mean, I would have to go to a third party to get that going. I like the idea of having merch that I make myself because then I control everything. But yeah, I think a freckle mug is a very good idea, NC, no question. Joseph O'Brien said hi. Jason is heading out. Thanks, Jason, for being here. Sepha, Dylan, Hannah, this Friday movie. Oh, yeah, you guys, I have to think about what movie I want to watch on Friday. I haven't decided yet. I don't really know what I'm feeling like what genre. New Wave Vegan Stir Fry sounds good, no lie. Apron is pretty green, says Dylan. Gabby. Oh, Gabby's Corner, nice. Wait, I think I've seen you on here. Isn't it Gabby's Roblox Corner? Okay, Gabby sent a star. Dylan, Hannah, do you feel days are moving fast? Yes, New Way. I feel like days are moving super fast. Yes, I'm like, actually now it's less than 3 weeks until my birthday. And I'm like, oh, dang, I need to start like putting plans together. And I just, I want it to be fun. But I'm like, whoa, time is ticking. And pretty soon it's going to be October, it's going to be November, it's going to be Christmas season, and then 2027. So it has felt like time is going fast. Days are getting shorter as well. Yes, NC, I texted my uncle pictures of my apron. And he was like, whoa, that's a bit of an ambitious project for your first sewing project. And I was like, yeah, it was kind of torture and really frustrating. But now it's like you get your first project out of the way and then I'm going to be doing smaller items too for my next projects, like tote bags, scrunchies, dish towels, like way simpler projects. So yeah. Are you streaming on your birthday? Yeah, of course, because I can't miss a day. 365 days in a row. That includes birthdays, sick days, holidays, doesn't matter. Yep, I will be streaming on my birthday. Hamza, I want someone to explain to me how Chelsea beat Bresinger. Daniel says, I'm glad the last word of that sentence was apron. Hamza, Dylan joined. Hamza liked the live. We're at 3K. Nice. What was I gonna say? Oh, Gabby. I meant to say thank you to Gabby who sent the star earlier. I don't know if Gabby is still here. Yes, you're still here. Thank you for sending the star gift earlier. Okay, Kevin, day 106 of 1000. Dylan, are you going to start filming your sewing project? Yes, Dylan, actually, here's my goal. Once I'm a little bit smoother with my sewing machine, because I was having issues with my needle, and then there's just different parts of the machine. The thread, whatever. Once I get, it's kind of like cooking. Like I can do cooking and talk to you guys and like run a stream at the same time. I'm not quite that good at sewing yet where I can be like sewing and talking to you. So once I get faster at sewing and more competent, I'm actually gonna start adding sewing live streams to the rotation. So some nights I'm gonna be cooking, some nights I'm gonna be doing movie night, some nights I'm gonna be doing NFL, like Sunday night streams, watching NFL football. And some nights I am going to be sewing on my live streams, but I need a little bit more practice to make that happen. Hamza, how Chelsea beat PSG. See, the thing is, I don't watch Champions League, Hamza. I've never liked Champions League. I've watched a few times and I'm like, ugh, I just don't like it. Max is here. Are you ready for some? Oh, I am so ready for the opening game, Seahawks versus Patriots on, I think it's Wednesday, September 9th. I am going to be live streaming that night during the Patriots-Seahawks game. I am so pumped. Yes. New Way says, oh yeah, 100. Okay, guys. Okay. So, as you recall, Tofu from last night. Dylan, I know, I'm really excited to start doing sewing streams. Like have my Singer sewing machine here, cutting fabric, sewing stuff, and then I can like maybe show you guys, like All right, here's the final product. Okay, New Way. New Way and Barry sent gifts. I gotta get Barry on here because I've already got New Way. Cute. All right, New Way and Barry. Thank you both for sending the Happy Poop and Sparkles gifts. Not that type of games. Even I don't like the Malian Club refereeing PSG. Not sure what that means. Okay, Dylan says, I hope the Cowboys win. So I got Barry. And let's get rocking and rolling with the stir fry. Go Cowboys, says Max. Okay. I'm gonna grab some avocado oil to roast the tofu. And actually, guys, I think it's gonna be the very last of my avocado oil here. So let's use up what we got. No food waste. I try to use everything I've got. Kevin is an Eagles fan, of course. Keep voting in the poll, guys. Keep voting. I'll leave it open for another 15 minutes or so. Hamza, I mean, I don't know. What are you talking about? Royga is here. Oh, you're in Israel. Shalom, Royga. Haha, Evan. Sorry, Fulham lost today. Chelsea was the better team today. I'm pleased to say. And see, oh, you're a Jets fan. Ooh, didn't they have like a really bad season last year? Hannah, are you going to go see the new Looney Tunes movie? No, I don't like animated movies at all. I do not like them. Mac Daddy, Kevin, got a text about a dentist appointment. New Way, Minnesota forever. Yes. Minnesota forever. Best state in the United States. Wouldn't live anywhere else. I would have like second and third homes in other countries, but my home base, or in other states. I would have second and third homes in other states just for funsies, but I will always have my home base here in Minnesota. I will not have my home base anywhere else. Sorry, Evan, can't say that because I'm not a Fulham fan and Fulham lost today. Kevin, Chazi, no cartoons for Hannah. Yeah, I just, as an adult, I want to watch TV shows and movies that have real people. I don't want to watch cartoons and animations. To me, it just, I like that stuff when I was a kid, but I don't enjoy it as an adult. All right, I think I might need to add a little bit more oil if I'm being honest. I don't think I have quite enough avocado oil. So I am going to find some more cooking oil. Mac Daddy. I knew I shouldn't have stated my team. Oh, go Broncos, but I'm rooting for Dad's favorite team, the Cowboys. Okay. So I'm adding a little more oil because I think I'll need it for the tofu. Yeah, travel-wise, but Minnesota. Wayne. I swear I've never heard of that movie. Okay, so I'm heating up the oil for this tofu. Hamza says, thank you for this humanitarian stance. Mac Daddy, no, you are fine and see, you can change your mind if you want. I mean, you can root for whoever you want. It's totally fine. Also, it's just sports. Like, you're not on the team, they don't know you, you don't know them. It's all very chill. Like, none of this is actual high stakes. Jets are dysfunctional, to put it lightly, but we'll see how that Geno Smith, we'll see now that Geno Smith is back. I see. All right, Wayne, thank you for the rec. I wish I could say your username over here. I just don't know how to say it. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, once again, I've got a very barren fridge. Oh my gosh. You guys, wouldn't you think I'd have way more food than this? Like, there's just nothing in there. Oh. Wish Wakarmahe. Blue, yes. Were you afraid that Aleph would be banned? I don't know if you're talking to me. Row the boat. I don't know what that is. Wayne. Mac is saying, I'm sorry about the Team NC, but there are a lot of hopes right now. I understand that. Lucky. In the UK, it's 150 years old and it's very political. Are you talking sports? Like supporting teams? I'm on a soccer team. Nice, Sophie. What position do you play on your team? Dylan, I know it's old 90s comedy. Amos and Andrew is a pretty good movie. Okay. A comedy is usually a no for me. I just don't find most comedy funny. Minnesota Gopher football, says Wayne. Team row the boat. Okay. I'm not on that team. I'm gonna grab a cutting board. I'm also gonna watch my wok pan because it gets hot really quickly. Sophie is a midfielder. Nice. Wish Wakar Mahe with the cheers. So I've got a couple, was this really a couple bags? I think it was, of steamed broccoli. I'm just gonna chop this into smaller pieces for the stir fry. Up the Chels, yes, CFC, Chelsea Football Club, let's go! Strong start, such a strong start. It was great, great to see it. Mac says, I know Wayne, Minnesota forever. Yep, forever and ever and ever. Kevin is guessing the fourth option for the poll. I just thought of what the next trivia question is gonna be, and I'm like laughing to myself because I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. So stick around because I will close this poll question in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then my next trivia question is something funny from today, and I think you'll like it. Hamza, you're not supporting any, what? Dylan, Hannah, what type of movies do you prefer? Drama, horror, action, adventure, thriller. Those 3 movies I watch. Drama, horror, action, adventure, thriller. I don't like comedies. I don't like rom-coms. I don't like animated films. I don't really like documentaries. Did I miss a genre? I feel like that's pretty much all of them. That's why I guess Cole Palmer as an answer. London is red, Arsenal fans tell me. Okay, okay. I mean, depending on what part of London you're in, it's different colors, because it's blue for me, even though I'm not in London. Ooh, you know what? I think I might do this in 2 batches, just to kind of make a little more room on this cutting board. Day 106, that's right. I'm doing a 365-day live stream challenge. I'm going live every single day for 365 days in a row. I repeat, I'm doing a 365-day live stream challenge. I am going live every single day, no matter what, for 365 days. Today is day number 106. I've done 106 days so far, and I have 200 some days left after this. Ooh, all right. H12 is over here. Hello. Jungle Thriving. Yeah, no, definitely not a rom-com. Oh, puke. No. There are way more things I'd rather spend my money on than sitting for 2 hours watching a rom-com. No. So your list of genres isn't surprising. LOL, drama, horror. The thing is, for me, when I'm very ruthless about my time. I want to spend my time on things that I think are worth spending my time on. And for me, if I'm gonna sit down and watch a movie for 2 hours, let's say 2-ish hours, I want the movie to be like compelling, or I'm learning something about history, or there's like amazing visual effects. There needs to be like action or scary stuff or something that's like really like high energy, high emotions. And for me, like comedy, most comedy I don't find funny. And rom-com is just very like cliche and kind of dull for me. So that's why it's like horror, edge of your seat. You're like, oh my gosh, this is so scary. What's gonna happen? I'm like locked in. Drama, similar. You're like, this is so dramatic. Oh my gosh, are they gonna live? Are they gonna survive? This is probably gonna get 10 Oscars at the Oscars next March or whatever. And then action, thriller, adventure, Top Gun, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Predator, like Terminator. It's like I need to be on the edge of my seat, like roped in, like invested in the plot. And for me, that's where I'm lost on documentaries and rom-coms and comedy. It just doesn't do it for me. Palfy, trivia question, who built every football ground in the city of Liverpool? No idea. I'm gonna get this tofu in my wok pan, guys. Hamza is saying, broccoli, how I hate it. That's okay, to each their own. I get it. Not everyone's a fan. Let's see what happened here. Let's see. Sorry, my browser's a little bit behind. Chazi, good job. Some psycho. Jungle Thriving. I feel that I wasn't hating, I was remembering what you enjoy. Yeah, good memory. All right, New Way, I like this journey with you, I respect it also. Kevin, Palfy, Everton is your team. So I'm gonna put the tofu into the oil. I'm gonna try to be really careful here. All right, sizzle, sizzle. Do you hear the sizzle, sizzle? I hope you can. My favorite vegetable, yeah, honestly, NC, I think broccoli is becoming my favorite vegetable. Okay, so I'll let that hang out over there for a little bit. Listen to him. So I'm vegan, which means I do not eat anything that came from an animal. So no, I do not eat dairy. Nothing that came from an animal. Kevin, sizzle, sizzle. Yep. Oil, sizzle, good. I'm glad you guys could hear it. Let's see, time check, 53 minutes. Okay, you guys have 1 minute left to vote in the poll, and then I will be closing it. I'm gonna set a timer for you guys. So, trivia question is, guess my favorite Chelsea goal from today. Was it João Pedro in the first minute? Was it Morgan Rogers in the 41st? Or was it Cole Palmer in the 49th? Yeah, 49th. Which of the 3 Chelsea goals was my favorite today? Which one do you think it was? All right, Dylan is asking Hannah. Oh, I've seen True Lies. Oh, I love it. How I love True Lies. So good. And Patriot Day. Oh, wait, hold on. I read that comment too quickly. I've seen True Lies, but I haven't seen Patriot Day. I was thinking The Patriot with Mel Gibson, I think. Chazi. Favorite vegetable, I probably have to say asparagus. Kevin. Ooh, timer for the trivia question, guys. All right, so sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle. I'm gonna set this down on my bamboo cutting board and just give this a quick little toss. But also try to avoid flinging hot oil onto my computer keyboard, because that would be horrible. Sizzle, sizzle. Over here, how would you feel if you were in the United States? Oh, I'm in the United States, Hamza. I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else in the chat, but I am in the United States. Mel Gibson, so great. Palfy Everton, the first football team in Liverpool. Oh, nice. Very cool. OG Everton. Very cool. Okay, so gonna let the tofu continue to sizzle over on the stovetop. I'm losing my broccoli. This is so silly. So silly. Multitasking. Oh, you're good, Hamza. No worries. Yeah, I'm located in the United States. Kevin. All right. Let's close the poll question and see what you guys said. Hamza, I know you live in America. Okay, excellent. Just gonna check something really quick. Okay, guess my favorite Chelsea goal today. Good job, guys. It was Cole Palmer's goal. I love Cole Palmer so much. Yes, I was so happy that he scored today, and his goal was sweet. He just slotted it in past the goalkeeper. I was like, all right, Cole, you're back. Nice. Yep, Mac, I think you got it right. Chelsea are out of the Champions League. This is true. Yep. All right, what is this? What is that? I gotta give you guys another trivia question, but I have to brainstorm answer options. Oh man. Guess what Ooh, Kevin, you got it. Yep. Kevin got the bun drop time. Healthy, 8 Liverpool, football's life in England. Dylan got it right. New way at this point. I'm good at being wrong. That's okay. No worries. I'm coming up with a trivia question. Okay. You are on a roll. I will do the bun drop in just a second. But first. Yeah, Kevin got the bun drop time right. Kevin got it right. Okay. Hamza, I don't understand what you mean. Let's see here. Trivia question. Guess the weapon I used to fight bees today. Can you guys get this right? All right, Tuba's here. So the new trivia question, I think you guys will get a kick out of this. Guess the weapon I used to fight bees today. Was it cinnamon, a dish towel, or a water sprayer? What did I use to fight bees today? Yes. Honestly, like, I was outside on my porch and I was like, it was a beautiful day, sunny, light breeze, and that is just like all of a sudden these bees come out of nowhere and I'm like, can you please go away? I'm trying to enjoy the beautiful sunshine. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. And so I went back inside and picked up an item. And this is the trivia question. Which item was it? I decided to fight back against the bees because I was like, you guys can come back the other like 23 and a half hours that I'm not out here today. But for this nice little like 30-minute break I've got, I just want to be outside enjoying the sunshine. Can you please go away and fly in someone else's face? Brian, I'm doing well. Long time no see. Rocking the Chelsea jersey. Yes, Chelsea had a great day today. Palfy is guessing water spray. Dish towel. Ooh, keep voting. I want to know what you guys have to say. Which one do you think it was? New Way, dish towel, cinnamon. I'm going with cinnamon, water spray. I mean, all of them are, I will say this, like, I have contemplated using all three of these items because I have them in my home. But it's like in a quick, like, pinch. I was like, okay, what do I have around here that I could like fight off the bees with? Debating attack. Yeah, definitely not the first option. That'd be terrible. EWAS, use of the atomic bomb, awesome. Let's create some giant mutant bees, right? Yes, you guys, I'm so pleased that I just thought of this trivia question. Literally, like as I was getting ready to close the first trivia question. So the trivia question is, vote in it if you haven't. There's only 8 votes and there's 17 of you guys here. Now there's 21 of you guys here. Vote in my poll because there's only 8 votes. Guess the weapon I used to fight bees today. Was it cinnamon? Was it a dish towel? Or was it a water sprayer? Which of these 3? I froze my water trying to get it cold fast. Oh no. Brian says, amazing. Chelsea and Man United were dominant team. Well, the most dominant team in the EPL. Straight chill and water spray is safest. Alexander, hello, Alexander Badia. Francis is here. Hi, Francis. I will go with water sprayer. Keep voting, guys. Vote, vote, vote. This is actually, I have to say, this is like the most amusing trivia question I've come up with in a while. This is making me laugh. Kyvis is here. Hello, Kyvis. All right. Mohammed is asking, Chelsea lucky with the win? Nah, I don't think so. I think we beat Fulham fair and square, and unfortunately Fulham just couldn't win on their home turf. Francis, Palfy, you'd have to be pretty off the chain to attack bees with a tea towel, I'd say. Oh, this is a fun one. I love this. I'm so glad I was able to think of this on the fly because I hadn't thought through a second trivia question for you guys. Brian, if you're still over here, the trivia question is, guess what weapon I used to fight bees today? Was it cinnamon, was it dish towel, or water sprayer? Tuba, cinnamon, put cinnamon on the towel, I think, dish towel. Let's see, up the Chels, yes, up the Chels indeed, let's go. Tuba, both are 29%. Yeah, I know, now it's tied up. I like when there's more votes coming in. I'm gonna give my tofu a stir because I can hear it sizzling in the background. So let's bring it over here. Sizzle, 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 sizzle. Let's get this turned around. Ooh, I love when it gets a nice little crispy edge on it. Yum. I just gotta be careful with my computer here. All right, TikTok thinks I'm a bot, so it's making me do a puzzle test. So dumb. Both are 31%. Cinnamon for the win. So that's your guess, Dylan. Cinnamon, sounds like. All right, stir frying some tofu. I love when it gets a nice golden brown on it. It starts to get really nice and crispy. So, here we go. Let's get it back on the stovetop. Excuse me. Tuba. The Siraj is over here. All right. Oh. King Kong. Besiktas. Where is that? Is that in Turkey? All right, now let's just quickly chop up this broccoli into smaller pieces. That way it's just easier to stir fry. Ashley, anyone in an artist, I'd be pretty cool if someone made art piece of Hannah fighting bees. Wiley, yes, I eat lots of broccoli. I eat it almost every single day, actually. I love broccoli. It's become my favorite vegetable because I've found such a quick way to make it. Here's what I do. I go to the grocery store. I buy loads of these bags of broccoli florets, already chopped, already cleaned, everything. And then I just steam this in my microwave for 5 to 6 minutes, let it cool, and then it's like fill up a whole plate of broccoli. It's so fast, and it's like I have so little time to do things, so I need my meals to be fast. And yeah, it's been such a nice hack. And see, cinnamon inside a water sprayer. Ooh, I like all of these combos you guys are coming up with. Tuba was saying, put cinnamon on the dish towel. You could put cinnamon in the water bottle or in the water sprayer. Ashley is guessing water sprayer. Giraffe, hello. Francisco joined. I'm gonna check on my tofu again. Okay, looks beautiful. Let's continue chopping. I'm just chopping up this steamed broccoli into smaller pieces, just so that they match the tofu pieces better in the stir fry. I don't want to have these massive broccoli florets and then tiny pieces of tofu. I meant anyone in here. I'm so over this Apple update. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay, Barry. But yeah, sometimes the autocorrect is infuriating because it makes no sense. It's like, yeah. You'd think it'd be better in 2026. Wiley, Albert J. Broccoli. Is this true? Really? Giraffe, Barry, oh, did I miss this? Jungle Thriving. I pictured the Rocky versus Apollo boxing scene, but with Hannah versus a swarm of bees. I didn't think you'd have a microwave. Oh, I love my microwave, Palfy. Douglas is here. Water sprayer. New way. Cinnamon and water sounds like a mess. Why the Mighty Chelsea? I grew up watching Chelsea. My dad's a Chelsea supporter, so I grew up watching it with him. Catherine, water sprayer. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Bella joined. Exploring America. Exploring in America. Sorry, I haven't seen you in a minute. How have you been exploring in America? Cayenne pepper. Ooh. That one though, it's like if you... The thing with cayenne pepper, I feel like if you're not careful with that, and it's like if you're going crazy with it, and you could end up like... It's essentially like pepper spraying yourself with cayenne pepper. Ooh. Albert Broccoli. First James Bond movie in 1962. Huh. That's a fun fact for trivia night. The Charles Davis, hello, going with dish towel. I'm so happy that I was able to come up with a trivia question that's this goofy. Because I want you guys to have fun answering the trivia questions. Alright, looking pretty chopped over here. Great, great, great. Eli. I don't think I saw you earlier. Charles Davis, going with dish towel. Dylan, actually drinking teaspoons of cinnamon in warm water can help you lose weight. I don't know, I'm skeptical of that. Wiley, when is trivia night? Oh, I don't do trivia night. I was just saying, if you were to go to a trivia night, the Albert Broccoli, you just said would be a fun fact to know. Barry, Jungle, I imagine Hannah as Aragorn when he fights the Uruk-hai that killed Boromir. Funny you should say that, Barry, because I was watching Lord of the Rings last night. The first one, Fellowship of the Ring. Nate Stevens, favorite Chelsea player besides Cole Palmer and João Pedro? Boy, I'm really liking Morgan Rogers. I was really happy for him today when he scored. How about you, Nate Stevens? Favorite Chelsea player, not Cole Palmer, not João Pedro. Michael Slasher, check the pinned comment and the background images. Okay, so first batch of broccoli chopped up. Oh, long sleeve struggles. Barry W. Hannah, yes. Okay. Broccoli and a Pop-Tart. Not quite. Nate Stevens, when he's healthy. Reece James is Rolls Royce of a football player. I do love Reece James, yes. All right, let's do this second batch of broccoli. Have you seen the Decent Movies? Decent Movies? I think you might have gotten auto-corrected, Palfy. Decent Movies? The Fellowship is the best one in my humble opinion. Okay. I mean, that one, it just has such, like, magic. There's such a magical vibe to the Fellowship of the Ring. But I'm thinking of turning on the Two Towers later tonight just to continue the series. I don't think I finished the Fellowship of the Ring last night, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, Descent, okay. Yeah, there was an S missing. I did too. Yeah, I haven't heard of those movies. Wiley, Rolls Royce is the Cadillac of cars. Rocket is here. Laverne, did you get me? I don't know what you mean. Healthy, if you like horror, you'll enjoy them. Okay. What's the premise of the movie? What's it about? Hello, Abdu over here on TikTok. Oh my gosh, I didn't do the bun drop. I'm so sorry. Wow. Kevin got it, and I'm so sorry. I totally forgot to do it. It just occurred to me. Sick, do you remember the first time you watched those movies? Lord of the Rings? I watched them when I was really little, like probably elementary school. Like 9, 10 years old, probably. Laverne, thank you ever so much for everything you do. Day 106, yup, let's go. Day 106, woo! Wiley, so bun drop is when I take my hair bun down into a ponytail. Lord of the Rings Two Towers is still scary to me. What about it is scary? What about the movie scared you? Rocket Runs, hello. Mac Daddy, it's okay, Hannah, we all make mistakes sometimes. Exploring in America is the same. Interesting, yeah, what is it about the second movie that scared you? Is it like Gollum? Is it, the orcs? I don't know, I'm trying to think what's in the Two Towers that scared you? Because I can't, oh wait, does it have that nasty spider? What's her name? Oh, it's so icky. I hate that spider thing. Even the name is just so icky. It's not Shelob, is it? Is it Shelob? Can someone fact check me on this? But I would say the ickiest part of the Lord of the Rings is that nasty spider that Frodo ends up getting woven up by. Oh, yes, Shelob or Shelob. Ugh, yuck, because I do not like spiders. Come on, Dylan, I had so much respect for you. Tofu's looking crispy. Oh my gosh, Pablo's back. Let's go. So Dylan, it looks like the orcs scared you and a great battle. Oh, look at all these new members. Oh, and it's people that we know. Palfy got a membership. Jungle Thriving. Ronaldo Madridi. Who else do I know here? Yes, Pablo, thank you. Let's go, 20 more. I update my dono list, so this is going from 10 to 20. Dang, Pablo, oh my goodness. Let's see. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Oh, Lego Master Builder made it. Oopsies. How are you, Lego Master Builder? What are you building these days? Yeah, Pablo the Argentinian Prince is back. Back in action. Spider sucks too. Yeah, Dylan. I can't remember, is Shelob in the big spider, is that in the Two Towers or is that in the Return of the King? Pablo, the Return of the King! That's perfect. Oh, John Pontini! Wait, John, oh my gosh, wait, Palfy. I have so many things I need to say. Lego Master Builder, I'm doing well. Just another YouTube video. Excellent. I'm doing great. I'm a Chelsea supporter. Great first day of the league today. We played Fulham. Chelsea played them. I did nothing. But I watched them from the United States and they did good. Okay, so I have all of my printouts. I wonder if I can find my members printout. But all my new members, guys, oh. Where is it? Where is it? If you're a member, especially if you just got a membership from Pablo, go watch my members only videos. I have videos about my family, my family's pet dog, museum trips. I have started posting a series of videos on my college. It's like the college diaries, my freshman year, my summer in Morocco. So members, go watch the videos. Lego says, I have 2 more bags of Messi, but I'm gonna wait until I get to 1,200 and 1,300 followers. Excellent. That sounds like a good strategy, Lego. John Puntney, yes. Also, thank you for sending the 6-7, John. One day you'll get it, Kevin. I know, I know there's a setting that you have to opt into to get a gifted membership. John, Pablo says you are welcome. Pablo! Yes, I love this. Thank you. Yes, John. I'm so glad you watched the Morocco video. Thank you guys for watching. You guys, I have such a fun time coming up with ideas where it's like, ooh, like what should I post next for my members? What's like a fun little, like from the archives thing that I could post for them? So thank you guys. Barry says, really? I'll keep you safe while we watch it. I think in Return of the King was the spider. Ooh. I remember as a kid that part of the movie was really hard for me to watch because I'm honestly terrified of spiders that are like the size of my pinky nail. So watching this movie and there's this gigantic, similar with Harry Potter and like Aragog and all of the nasty spiders in the Forbidden Forest. If I'm terrified of a spider that's the size of my pinky nail, I don't want to see a spider that's the size of my like entryway door or my car. Like, no. Ooh, it's like the pincers, the legs, the body shape, all of it is so icky to me. Lucas is here from Brazil. Hi, Lucas. How are you? Thank you for following, by the way. Thank you. John, I wanted to say thank you if you're still here. Thank you for the 6-7 gift. Also, John, how is GMAT? Kirby's here too! Let's see if I can get this. Hold on. Where'd it go? Yes, I got it! Also, how is GMAT studying going for you? Okay, I hope John is still here. Kirby, how are you doing? How are you holding up in the heat? And how are all your animals? Kirby. Okay, Barry, no Chazi, but yes, mostly no. Hannah Banana, how are you? That was Kirby. New Way, always a good. Hannah, I look forward to this journey. Said hi, just seeing who I missed. Beetlejuice, good to see you. Dalwin, Dono, Cabezo. I'm chopping up broccoli for stir fry. Kirby, Mac, Dylan. Kirby says it's actually cool because of the rain. Okay, thank goodness. That sounds like a relief for you. Kirby Derby. All right, so I'm gonna turn the heat down on my tofu because it's getting crispy. Kirby Derby. I'm just tired from, weekend night shift. That's right. Yep. Whew, you work all the time. Respect, Kirby. Tam, Liverpool. Sounds like you're a Liverpool fan. Healthy, I'm very glad to be bigger than spiders. We don't have many to worry about in the UK. Just a couple of invasive species here that deliver a painful but not life-threatening bite. Yeah, that is something I like about living in Minnesota. So I'm in the northern central part of the United States. My state borders Canada. And we do have some, I think we have black widows up here, if I'm not mistaken. I think we might have like a few kind of dangerous spiders, but what's so great about living in a colder area is so many deadly animals cannot survive the climate up here. So I'm like, ooh, this is great. One major upside of winter, just kill off all these nasty bugs or creatures that can't, survive the winter. They just can't make it that long. Jujube, OMG. I go for Man City. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. I like Man City. Why did you take our legend? Which legend are you talking about? Are you talking about a Liverpool legend? Jungle Thriving, thanks Pablo. Yes, I love seeing you as a member, Jungle Thriving. John is saying still a ways to go in the next 3 weeks, but improve to at least 100 points in the practice testing. Optimistic. Okay, good. I'm curious, John, I'm guessing at this point, since you're studying for the GMAT, what are you going to grad school for? What are you planning to study? Healthy, the cold is yes. There's so many perks of living in a cold climate state or area. I love it. You get all 4 seasons. You don't have these crazy like plate-sized tarantulas and lizards and poisonous frogs. It's just none of this crap can survive up here. I'm like, let winter kill all of them. I don't want to deal with any of this stuff. And I love the winter. I love the snow. I like ice skating. I grew up ice skating. I love sledding. I love having a white Christmas. Yeah, I could go on and on about, the perks of living in a cold place. There's also downsides, of course. Lots of people just wouldn't want to put up with the winter. But I also just think it's good for your body too. It's like your body has to deal with temperature extremes, because we also get hot temperatures up here in Minnesota, but then we also get like polar vortex, negative double digit, horrible winter temps, and it's like, well, gotta deal with it. Okay, lots of comments. NC, welcome to the club. Jungle Thriving, I love being a member. You have such an interesting member content. Yes, okay, because memberships you are paying, it is a monthly subscription that you're paying when you're a member of this channel. Obviously, people can gift you a membership, but there's people who are paying on a monthly basis to be members. And I'm like, well, if I'm paying for a monthly service like Spotify Premium or YouTube TV or Amazon, you're getting billed on a monthly basis. It's like you should be getting your money's worth if you're having a monthly add-on payment. So that's where I'm like, okay, what is like quality content? What's interesting? What's behind the scenes stuff that I can share with members? And it's really fun to put together. Jungle Thriving, yes. We have many wolves in Minnesota. All right, Dylan, I think I might have missed a comment or two. Barry says, I'm a survivor. John is saying, still figuring out if I want to do public health. Woo! I mean, I'm biased, but ooh, I love my public health program. An MBA or a business-related Masters of Science. Interesting. Okay, well, I will obviously be very pro MPH because that was my degree. I found that mine was really worthwhile. Obviously, I think it depends on the school you go to, but mine was well worth it. Like, full transparency, I did go for free. Like, I didn't have any debt for graduate school, but I literally doubled my salary. Like, the salary I had before grad school versus right after grad school doubled. So for me, going to a master's program was 100,000 bajillion% worth it because my income went up by 2. Ruben is here. Sue, love the Chelsea kit. Let's go. Tam says Alonzo. Oh, that's what you meant. Tam. I'm so happy that Javi Alonso is our coach. He's so great and he's also so handsome. Dylan says Colorado has bears, cougars, and wolves. We've got bears here for sure. We've got black bears in Minnesota. We have wolves. And I believe we have cougars. Yeah. Let's see. JS Arts, you heard about AI taking over cooking jobs? No. Fidel Torres, water hose to fight bees. All right. How do you think Chelsea will do this season? Hopefully top 4. I'd love to see top 4. Never know though. Yeti. What's the best way I can become vegan, but I love chicken and fish? Then I'd say, honestly, veganism might not be for you. I mean, there's vegan meat substitutes that are similar to chicken and fish. Jungle Thriving, I'm here with alligators and poisonous toads. Oh no. Macdun, I don't know how to say your name. Macadonic, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Fidel, Chazi says on the way to 100 likes. Yes, we're at 94. Chip Broadhead says fighting the bees. Even the honey can't match the sweetness of Hannah's eyes. Jungle Thriving, I shared some pralines with the squirrel. Pralines. Oh, Kevin, wrong. Find out the hard way. Yeti. Yeti, I think it's up to you. You know, veganism might not be for you if you really don't want to ditch the chicken and the beef and the fish. John Puntany, that's pretty helpful to know. Congrats on doubling your salary. I think that's for me. It's like I need to like weigh the pros and cons. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be a student for a number of years. I won't have income. It's like you're sacrificing your time and your full-time income to be in school, to get a degree. So then hopefully the point of getting the degree, for me at least, it's like most people, it's like then you're improving your salary prospects once you have a master's degree or a PhD. And so for me, the cost was nothing to get a master's. And it was like a decent chunk of time out of the workforce. For me, I did it in 3 years. I added a year. But the payoff was 100% worth the time out of the workforce, being a student, getting a master's degree. I think that was like the biggest thing, is like, okay, I need to actually come out of this program, because it's like, why go back to school and spend your time getting a degree if your salary is going to be the same as it was before school? Because then in my mind, I'm like, well, what did you go to school for? Education is great, but for me, there needs to be an increase in salary potential. For me, that's like the main point of school. Sorry to disappoint you. Make Donek. T-God Beamer Boy sending a star. Skynet ain't taking over. Yeah, exactly. I don't buy all the fear-mongering AI stuff. It's just like, I'll let people, like, it reminds me of the Y2K people where it's like, oh no, build a bunker, buy all the water and crackers and PB&Js, and it's like, oh, the world's gonna go to hell. And I'm like, no. I will let other people panic about the AI takeover, but I'm not wasting my time worrying about it. Because it's a waste of time. You can't do anything about it anyways. I don't control the robots. All right, T-God. Jungle Thriving, I want to move to Minnesota and buy a house and a piece of land for some wolves and wolf dogs. I love this. I love Minnesota. I think it's a great place to live. It also has a really good, I would say, long-term outlook given climate change. The globe is only getting hotter, sadly. But up here, we don't have earthquakes. We don't have hurricanes. We have some flooding. We have a handful of tornadoes every year, but in terms of like weather patterns, it's pretty solid if you're looking to buy property, I would argue. Really high quality of life. We do pay higher taxes, I would say, than at least the states around us. But I would say like really good schools, really good healthcare, really good parks and recreation. I think people are generally really happy up here. It's just all around. I grew up here. I love it here. It's my home base. I'm not ever going to live in another place as my home base. So I have lots of great things to say about Minnesota. I got to get T-God Beamer Boy on my dono list. Sorry about that. I was late. Where did you get that 6 from on the 106? I printed it off tonight, Kirby. I made a special 6 for Chelsea. Big Haas, hello. Dylan, yes, no spamming. Yaba says we have very dangerous animals. They're called politicians. True, but the thing is, it's like you do need them. You need someone running the government. As much as people love to hate politicians, it's like, well, you need someone who's running things. T-God. All right. John says, no harm in calling yourself a pesco pollo vegetarian. I like that. Exactly. Yep. It's like your diet is whatever you want your diet to be. I don't think there's one perfect diet for every single person. J Jungle Thriving is saying Balto? I don't know what that means. I'm saying, Chip Broadhead, how did your school years teach you about employment, tax, insurance, deductions, paying home bills or payments? Nothing. I learned all that from my mom. My mom is who taught me finance. And then whatever she didn't cover when I was a kid or in high school, then I just figured out myself through conversations with friends, coworkers, and then mostly like internet content. But I learned the basics of finance from my mom. Budgeting, investing, paying rent, paying mortgages, paying your taxes. Never ever have consumer debt. Don't have credit card debt. Yeah, like she always have a nest egg, always have a safety net, like a rainy day fund, because you will have rainy days in your life. So she taught me it's like finances 101. And then from that amount of knowledge she gave me, I've just kind of built on it ever since, like college, I would say. Healthy, the heating of the planet is a natural cycle. No. New way. To people to hope. Hi, Hannah. I know there's only one perfect diet and it involves only consuming highly refined uranium. Casey Fox, moved to Iowa. I love Iowa. How do you like it down there? Barry, bro, Balto was peak. I can't remember. I can't believe we went through that as kids. Balto. I don't know what Balto means. John Puntini. I know, I was laughing at that too. We're almost to 100 likes, guys. Also, I basically finished chopping this, right? We're gonna call this good because I need to get this into my wok pan. So let's bring the wok pan over here. John, when are you going to Scotland? Tentatively next year, John. Tentatively. But we'll see. There's like lots of different projects I've got, and yeah, I would like to visit Scotland next year, but I haven't locked anything in yet. Did we finally make it to 100 likes? Yes! Yes! Thank you guys. Okay. So here's the lovely tofu that I've been frying up over on my stovetop. Excuse me. I'm gonna take the chopped broccoli. Dun, da, da, da. Yep, we made it to 100 likes. I see 101 actually. Keep voting in the poll, guys. Guess the weapon I used to fight off bees today. So I'm gonna put this chopped broccoli in here. 100 likes, yay! Oh, I'm saying I miss Eden Hazard. Yes. Such good times when he was on Chelsea. Oh, how I miss him. Lovely Eden Hazard. Is he still playing or did he retire? I feel like I haven't heard of him in ages. It makes me sad. Okay, so I'm gonna add more water. That broccoli is chopped, onk. Thank you. Rhombuloid! Windex works surprisingly well for the bees. So, lots of oil. Gorgeous. Shauna! Hello, Shauna. I'm saying, oh, he's retired already? Oh, that's heartbreaking. Also, I don't think I thanked T-God, Beamer Boy. I'm not sure if he is still here. And Kirby. I don't know if Kirby is still here. Thank you both for sending gifts tonight. Shauna is guessing cinnamon. He retired like 3 years ago. Man, he's one of those players where I'm like, what happened? I just feel like it's like those players where this reminds me of Dele Alli. It's like there's like all this hubbub and hype, and it feels like they're on the rise, and then it just doesn't pan out for them, and you're like, Dang, like what happened? Ugh. All right. We've got, does garlic mix well with tofu? Yes, super well. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, Barry is saying, what? You never seen Balto? Oh, no, didn't know what you were referring to. Keep voting in the poll, guys. Guess the weapon I used to fight bees today. I felt like such an idiot. I was like, oh my god, my neighbors are gonna think I'm psychotic, just trying to get rid of these bees. Ugh. Hazard should have never gone to Real Madrid, but why? What makes you say that? What happened at Madrid? Because honestly, like, are you gonna say the same thing about Marc Cucurella? Because Chelsea just lost Marc Cucurella to Real Madrid. I feel like it's such an upgrade. Real Madrid happened for Eden Hazard. Madrid is a make or break club. I see. Thank you for the bless yous, guys. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Chronic injuries, blessed is thee. I love that, Barry. Thank you. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden, something made me sneeze. I see Randy over here on TikTok. Hello, Randy. Emma McCreary is picking water sprayer for fighting the bees. Palfy says he failed. Oh, yikes. But okay, this is what I'm curious about. I don't follow La Liga, so once Eden Hazard was gone from Chelsea, he was basically out of sight, out of mind. It's like, bye, miss you, hope it goes well for you in Spain. And then I literally never heard of him again. It's like, I never heard any headlines. I didn't follow what was happening over on Real Madrid when he was playing there. So like, what exactly happened? Like, was he on the team but riding the bench for these last however many years he was there? Some Premier League players think they are ready for Barca and Madrid but end up, ooh, that's brutal. Dylan says double bless you, thanks. Palfy Cucurella has more of his peak left plus his Spanish international. He'll be loved. Eden was a Belgian player, was easy for the fans to turn on. Interesting. Didn't know about that part. Belgian versus, Spanish makes sense. I'm like, Cuckoo's going home. Cuckoo's going home. This is so great. What a great homecoming. Go and play for such a wonderful team. But wasn't Eden Hazard also kind of in his prime when he left Chelsea? Let's look this up. How old was Eden Hazard when he joined Real Madrid? He was 28. I feel like that's peak. That's peak years when, like, because in my mind, I feel like players are lasting into their mid-30s. Madrid fans are brutal. Yes, Shauna, first answer is a trick. Randy, I'm doing good. I'm just making some broccoli tofu stir fry. Tried and true recipe. This will be in the Hannah and Health cookbook when I finish the cookbook. Hopefully next year, we'll see. But I've been thinking about the recipes I'd like to include, and this is one of them. This one, curry tofu scramble, chia seed pudding, almond flour cookies. There's a few other ones I've sketched out. Sang says he didn't play enough due to chronic injuries. He had bad luck after the 2018 World Cup. Kirby says he was and signed for a lot too. Oof, ouch. It's gotta feel so bad when a club thinks you have so much promise and then it's just a dud when you get there. What recipes are in the cookbook so far? So curry tofu scramble, this one, stir fry, chia seed pudding, almond flour cookies, Burberry, like spicy popcorn. There's a few other ones. The thing is, I don't know how big I want the cookbook to be. Because it's like the bigger the cookbook, the longer it's gonna take to get it finished and published for you guys. So I'm thinking of maybe starting with like a mini, like Hannah's favorite recipes or something like that. We'll see. The lasagna, yes, the lasagna needs to be in there, Danielle. Ooh. Oh my gosh, they paid 100 million euros. Wow. Chazi is saying, I was outside of work and a bee was flying around, so I got up to get out of its way. It circled back and still tried to sting me. Here's the thing, guys. I have never been stung by a bee in my entire life. And here's my strategy that has worked so far. If there's a bee that's like coming around, flying, I will swat at it. And if it is not leaving me alone, I will like physically leave the space. Like I'll stand up from the table, I'll run away, I will remove myself from the area because I'm like, you know what? I have never been stung by a bee. I do not want to ever get stung by a bee. I would rather skip over this human experience. So I will just fight back to a certain point and then it's like, all right, I'm out. I'm done. I'm leaving. Like, I don't got time for this. I don't have time to get stung by a bee today. I got other stuff I gotta get done. All right, please don't spam over and over, Jean, but good to see you. Jean, NC, yes, lasagna recipe, that will be in there as well. John Puntany, oh my gosh, Pablo's at it again. Oh, look at this. John is saying, I remember my mom making a cake with applesauce or something like that from one of your videos. Oh my gosh, no way. Whoa, that is so cool. Wait, that makes me so happy, John. I would say one of the happiest things, or I would say one of the things that makes me happiest in life is when I've been helpful to people. And I love hearing stuff like that, John. Yes, thank you for sharing that. Also, Pablo, I believe this puts you at 30 gifted memberships now. I'm gonna up my counter. 30 memberships from Pablo. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Wow, look at all these people who got the gifted memberships. Don't know, wow, Romulan, holy moly. Dylan says, actually, bees can see in color, so stand still. No. I do not stand still. Nope. The reason I don't stand still is I watched a friend of mine stand still while I literally like left. My friend stood still and she got stung by a bee because she stood still. I was like, no. Mac Daddy, John, anytime, Pablo, seriously, goated, Pablo. All I can say is wow, and thank you again for another 10 gifted memberships. Congrats for your channel. Thank you, Pablo. Dang, you are so sweet. All right. Barry is saying bees only sting if you attack them or swat at them. This is not true. This is not true. I repeat, this is not true. I was playing in a high school soccer game. I have to share this story because I don't like misinformation. Bees will sting you even if you're sitting still. This was the most cringeworthy, avoidable bee sting I've ever seen. So I was playing high school soccer. I was sitting on the sideline with a teammate of mine, and there was a bee that was bothering us. And my friend, I was like, nope, I'm done, I'm gone. And my teammate, she's like, no, just sit still and it won't bother you. I literally watched the bee land on her leg and sting her. And I was like, this is the dumbest crap I've ever seen in my life. You literally could have left this situation and you chose to stay put here and let yourself get stung. It made me so mad because I was like, just leave or fight back. So bees will sting you. Bees can sting you, I should say. Not always, but bees can sting you even if you're sitting still. So, I always fight back and then I leave. John says, my first bee sting was during an elementary school park and rec soccer game. Oh no. Let's do it, Hannah. You can do it. I've been attacked badly for... Oh, Palfy. Oh, no. Roger Hess is here. Good to see you, Roger Hess. Let's see. Rombuloid, I was stung once at summer camp just standing around. That's the thing. If there is something harmful coming at you, don't stay still. That is like it's like my caveman instincts. It's like, hell no. No, I am not gonna just stand here and let something that could hurt me come at me. And I'm just gonna stand still like everything is fine. Absolutely not. Fight back and then leave if it's still bothering you. Chazi, some bees are just mean. Yes, yes. Anime, I'm saying as a European, this word soccer hurt me so bad. Orion, hello, thank you for the comment. Chazi, Dylan, that's cool, Barry. I still take green bees. I still take green bees. Casey, I've been stung by a bee. Oh, in the ear. Oh no. Oh. Fight, flight, or freeze. She chose the latter. To me, it's so infuriating where it's like, there is like something potentially harmful coming at you and you're choosing to stay put. I realize in some situations, like if it's like I think they say if like a wolf or like a stray dog is like approaching you, you're supposed to like, there's just different things you should do in different situations. I get that. But bees, I'm telling you guys, I've made it to almost age 33. I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm gonna knock on wood. But I'm telling you guys, I have made it almost 33 years without getting stung by a bee. And you know what I do anytime a bee is bothering me? I do this, and then if it continues to be an a-hole, I leave. I run away. Because I'm like, no, I will not allow this to happen as much as I can help it. So I am very firmly about fight back and flee when you're dealing with a bee. That's Hannah's motto. Fight back, then flee if you're dealing with a bee. Words that I live by. All right, Randy says my first bee sting was when I stepped on a bee. No. Ooh, ouch. Man, some of these bee sting stories are painful. I can almost like sense the pain. I can't relate to it because I don't know what it feels like. Proves the consequences of hive mind. So beautifully said, Chica. A+. A+. Do not listen. That's the thing. If I haven't been stung by a bee and someone else has been stung by a bee, I'm not taking their advice about how to, what not. It's like people giving me advice about what to do about bees when they've been stung and I haven't been stung. It's like, no, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing all the way up until age 33, because so far it's worked. So far I have never been stung. Palfy, you have invasive species in the US? Yeah, we do, unfortunately. You have the Asian hornet and European hornet. They're huge things. They sound so scary. Casey, I thought it was oh, you thought it was a fly. Bees are cool. Wasps, yellow jackets, and hornets are not. So true, Kirby. Barry says they die if they sting you. They only give their lives to protect the hive. Anime, Palfy, Rombuloid. They say, that's the thing, when people say stay calm in situations where my caveman instincts are like screaming. And I'm like, in some cases, yes. If there's a grizzly bear, if there's a cougar, if there's a stray dog I don't know, yes. Like, I'm not gonna start acting crazy. Definitely don't run away. Like, you will get chased most likely in those situations. But if it's a bee, it's like this big, I'm huge compared to it. I'm not just gonna stand by and let this thing with a stinger potentially land, because maybe it just doesn't like the way I smell, doesn't like a color that something. I'm not leaving it to chance. I'm not gonna let this bee just come up and sting me. No. You can do it says I killed bees last night. NC saying hi to Rachie. Oh no, Kirby, you get stung so much. You got stung by a wasp every other month. Dang. Dylan, ooh, giant bumblebees still take care of green bees. Yeah, green bees, I don't know. I've never heard of that. I've never been stung either, and they land on me all the time. I'm saying, for those asking, Miss Hannah is half Brazilian and half Caribbean. That is 100% wrong. You say half Brazilian, half Caribbean, which is 100% wrong. But I think that mix would be very beautiful. Kirby, are horseflies bad up north? I have never been bitten by, I don't think I've ever been bitten by a fly either. But I have heard warnings from my mom. So my mom grew up on a farm, and she was like, look out for horseflies, because if they bite you, that is gonna hurt so bad. So I think they're pretty bad up here too, but I just can't speak from experience, Kirby. Rachie is saying, crazy story. As you know, I got stung in my first, yes, the story on my finger. Yep, left a red dot scar. Woke up one day last year and what? It turned black and then completely healed. What? Cursed. Whoa, Chica, what happened? It makes me think you're gonna turn into the Peter Parker like version of like bee woman. Like, isn't there like a Marvel wasp lady or something? Maybe you're gonna turn into a super bee woman, Chica. John says hi to Rachie Berry. Bee lives matter. Rombuloid. Colorado has between 950 and 1,000 native bee species. Rombuloid, I respected Berry. I definitely agree. They're important. Me too. Me too. Whenever possible, I try not to like just straight up kill bugs, insects, especially bees. I know they're important, and spiders. I try to just like trap them and then quickly get them outside. Or if it's like, I don't know, I try and maybe like brush them away, but I try not to just straight up squish them. Michael, Roger Hess says, I was stung in the neck when I was 3 years old by a blue wasp. Jeez Louise. Oh, these are like, some of these are vicious spots to get stung. Yikes. Oh, I don't like it at all. This also, reminds me, we have to, I gotta close this poll in, I'll close it in 2 minutes, how about? Tiny green bees are a rock desert ground bee native to Colorado. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen one before, Dylan. I was gonna grab another Premier League game to watch since my stream ended on my TV. Let's see, have I seen all of them? Premier League, where are you? Yaba is saying, here in Scotland, we have lots of horseflies. We call them clegs. Ooh, clegs, okay. Chazi is saying, oh wait, hold on. I missed a few comments up here. Mac says, I did not get stung and I just literally swatted the bees away. Yep. Fight, then flee when dealing with a bee. This is how I operate, guys. Barry, Reach has the blood of the gods running through her veins now. Kirby is saying, Roger, worst place ever, stung on the back of my neck, weeding around the house. Ooh. I feel like right where your shirt collar meets your, like the back of your neck, if I got stung there, oh, I would be so annoyed. I'd be like, God dang it. Are you serious? A bee pulled a fast one and got me on the finger for Chazi. Ouch. Something hit my hat, which I thought was a leaf. I got to remove it and it stung me. Dang. Tiffany is back. Hello, Tiffany. I remember you. You donated at the beginning of this live. Kirby saying, yeah, but driving through the fields, we make sure all the windows are up because of them. Wow. Farmer life is no joke. I feel like farmer / like homestead croft life is metal. It's so intense. John is saying to Yaba, do you have midgies in your part of Scotland? Ooh, I don't know what a midgie is. Dylan says, I know what it feels like to be bitten by a horsefly. It's okay. Yep. I don't even know. Ooh, I hate Googling bugs. I feel like it's not fun to look at them in high def, but horsefly. Ick. Ooh, they're so big. Oh, this is so gross. Wow, they're huge. Yuck. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Yeah, the only thing that I've ever heard about, I should say, like the thing that always stuck for me about horseflies was just a warning from my mom when I was very little. She's like, just if it's a big fly and it lands on you, like you don't want to get bitten by a horsefly because that hurts. Chica says, and then there's Coyote Peterson. Yeah, that dude is a legend. Oh, that poor guy. But I mean, he's doing it voluntarily. Max says, it was brutal to be landed on. Someone that is dangerous landing. It hurts. Barry. Beehive yourself around bees. Palfy Horsefly looks innocent, but they're not. Midgies are lots and lots for Yaba. Putting all of us to shame, says Chica. Very big and fast. Barry says, hey Midgie, you so fine, you blow my mind. Amber Byers is over here. Dylan, blue wasps are tarantula hawks. They land the spider back and leave. Ew! Oh, yuck. Amber. Oh my gosh, it's A. Marie. Good to see you. You crossed over. I've got people who have crossed over and been on both YouTube and TikTok. Shauna, John saying, yeah, but yikes, that sounds I know. Whew. Yeah, I'm pulling up some gnarly close-up. I mean, I won't show this to you guys, but it's basically these welts on horses caused by horsefly bites. And it's pretty vicious. Ooh. Who's Coyote Peterson? Yeah, Coyote Peterson. He is this guy who basically, he allows himself to be bitten by snakes, spiders, all types of creatures. And then for educational purposes, I just think it's so crazy that he does this. But he allows himself to be bitten, stung, etc. by all these different types of bugs, creatures. And then he like documents, like, this is what, this is the swelling, this is the pain scale, this is the sensation. It's like, oh, it's tingling, it's burning, it's throbbing. So he actually, for educational purposes, he describes and documents what it is like and looks like to get stung, bitten, whatever, by different things out in the wild, it's really helpful. Obviously it's crazy for him because his body has been through so much, but it's really helpful if you're going to say like the Amazon rainforest or some foreign country and you're like, I'm really worried I could get bit by this type of a snake. And then lo and behold, Coyote Peterson has a video talking about, oh yeah, when I was bitten by this poisonous snake in Brazil. It's like, okay, well, now I know what it'll look like if I get bitten. I know how long I have to get to a hospital before I die. I know what type of medicine I should bring with me. I know what types of areas that these things live in. It's such a service for humanity. I swear this dude needs like the Presidential Medal of Freedom or some kind of civilian honors. Like, that Cali boy who just got invited to the White House because he saved that that young boy from Drowning, when he was a lifeguard on duty. I feel like Coyote Peterson, if he has not already, maybe he has, but I feel like he deserves some type of massive, fancy civilian honors where it's like, you have put your body through so much to educate people about what it's like to go through different bites, different stings, different horrible events involving wild animals. John, is it time to answer the poll question? It is. I've been yapping for too long. Shauna, talking to Kirby. Yep. You guys are correct. I remember that guy. Isn't his blood like almost superhuman or something? He rubs poisonous plants on his skin too. Ooh. I couldn't do that myself, but I respect it so much. I'm gonna close the poll now, so don't forget. Last call for votes, yep. There was a comment from Palfi. Have you seen Wim Hof? He's had his blood tested against all reptile and arachnid venoms. Nothing makes his blood react. It's as if it never notices the venom. Wow, that's pretty cool. That sounds like a very, very helpful genetic mutation of some kind, if it's rare. Okay, guys. Oh man, here we go. I'm gonna grab the tofu and stir it while I answer the poll question number 2. So guys, I waged war against bees today out on my porch, and the trivia question was, guess the weapon that I used to fight the bees today that were bothering me because I just wanted to get outside and enjoy the fresh air and some peace, and they decided to fly around and make me uncomfortable. So I had to do something about it. And let's read through what you guys said and hopefully not ruin my Chelsea jersey. Top choice, I was thinking a lot of people would pick this. Water sprayer, 36%. I don't actually own a water sprayer. That's just pure water. So it's not a water sprayer. And it's not a dish towel. I used a cinnamon shaker. I went out and what I did is I just sprinkled cinnamon around the edge and then kind of up in the air. And I think it helped because I was able to stand out there and they didn't bother me while I was out there. So I was like, take that, bees, away. So I used cinnamon as my weapon to fight the bees. Sounds like a cool guy, says Curvy. Delwyn says, yep, Coyote Peterson is one of the first to be stung by a poison blue shark. Numb for weeks. Ooh. Yep, not a towel, Kirby. Let's go cinnamon. Yep, cinnamon berry. It was cinnamon. Yep, I used my cinnamon to fight back. Shauna, yep, got cinnamon. I thought you were actively fighting a swarm. No, it was maybe 3 or 4 that seemed to be kind of coming over and flying around, but then they'd kind of go away. And I was like, I was trying to read stuff and watch a video, and I was like, I cannot enjoy my time out in the sun on this break with all these bees here. I was like, I need to do something about this. And so I was hoping, I did a quick Google search, and it's does cinnamon repel bees? And it's yes, okay, you can't fight a full-on infestation with just cinnamon, but if it's a few bees, they don't naturally like the smell of cinnamon. So I was like, I am just gonna sprinkle my porch with cinnamon, and I was able to enjoy the rest of my break in peace. Hannah 1B0 says NC. Kevin, I'm saving cinnamon for toast. Barry says that's hilarious. I know, honestly, this is where I was like, man, my neighbors are gonna see me doing this and think I look absolutely insane with my cinnamon shaker, and I'm just out here shaking. I'm like, ah, and then kind of ducking if one came close, and then I was like, whew. But I think it worked. And honestly, it's better than I don't want like a chemical spray. I don't want things that just, you know, studies have come out that they're not good for you. They can affect the human body. And I was like, all right, cinnamon, I'm cool using this as like a quick little bug repellent. Yes, the Dark Knight. Yes. Dell and Cinnamon. Yep, Vic Seeks Peace. Your positive thought for the week. Chelsea started the season with a win. Woo! I got to start my week watching Chelsea win their first season game. Thanks for stopping by, Vic Seeks Peace. Too Evil to Hope's comments earlier, uranium vomit versus the bees is worth a shot. Mac Daddy, Max is saying, man, that was crazy. Reaper, how are you? Sumera is here. Cheers. I just want to make sure I got everybody. T-God, Kirby. Great. Oh, I missed it. Reaper sent a happy poop. Reaper, awesome, awesome. I love that gift so much. I'd never have guessed cinnamon, but I've learned something here. Yeah, if you just do a quick Google search, bees do not like cinnamon. Like cinnamon can act as a natural repellent for bees. And I liked it because, like I was saying earlier, it's not some chemical that, you know, you ordered off of Amazon that has different substances in it. It's just pure cinnamon. All right, Reaper, great to see you. Thank you for the happy poop gift. I love that one so much. I gotta use some Jim Carrey emojis. I use cinnamon when ants try to bed in my seed starts. Nice. That's a great strategy, sounds like. Hannah, maybe next time you can go live stream fighting the bees. Definitely not. That just sounds so chaotic and so not fun. And I would not be able to see, I feel like I would miss all of your comments too. It would be such a bummer. But also I think it would be very entertaining. Oh, J. Manuel Ramirez, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. All right, I am gonna reply to you and make sure I got you on my dono list as well. J. Manuel Ramirez, thank you for the super chat. These earrings are going on 2 years. At least, yeah, on the live streams. Yaba says, must try cinnamon on midges. Yeah, you guys, I like to use natural things. Like if I can use cinnamon instead of, I don't know, some chemical spray or any type of like herb thing, I will try to go the natural route first. And then if I need something more heavy duty, then I'll look on Amazon or order something from another store. But yeah, it's like, why not just try using a natural repellent? And cinnamon is one of them. Kirby, also it prevents mildew. Okay, I didn't know that. I was gonna get J. Manuel Ramirez's super chat if possible. Yes, okay, might lag my audio, but it's okay. I'm gonna add a few more things to this stir fry. Oh wow, it's already 10:13. Oh, time is flying, guys. Crazy. Okay, a few more things to add here. So I am going to add, oh, my hair keeps flicking like shower drips, but garlic. I'm gonna add some powdered garlic. Dylan says, really didn't know cinnamon could prevent mildew. Yeah, that's a great tip. Thank you, Kirby. Ditto. So garlic powder. Pepper. Maybe I'll start sneezing. Francis, I gotta go. It's been a rough work on my brain. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, hopefully you get some good rest tonight, Francis. Thank you for being here. So here's some pepper. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yep, all the fungal stuff stays away. Haha, yeah, bun drop. Because of the bun drop, I've got some hair shower drips happening. This is a little bit of sesame oil. I love the flavor that this gives to any dish, and you really don't need that much sesame oil to get the flavor. Then I'm gonna add some soy sauce. And then I need ginger and sesame seeds. Francis, oh, Levi Maxwell made it. Hello. Shauna says goodnight to everyone. Good night, Shauna. Okay, so ginger. I bet ginger would be another good repellent. I'd have to look that up. Kevin says Taco Tuesday tomorrow. I will not be making tacos, but I hope you enjoy tacos tomorrow, Kevin. Reaper sesame oil and rice is the best. So I've got some sesame seeds that I'm adding. Yum, 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 yum. Stir this together, and then I'm gonna add some sriracha because I love spicy food so much. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, Levi Maxwell sent a chili. I love that gift. It's perfect because the last thing I need to add in here is some heat. Maybe I'll start sneezing. So that's all stirred in. All of these ingredients that I love to throw into my stir fry. Mac Daddy, thanks guys for hanging out. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I already got out the sriracha. All right, spicy sriracha, last thing I'm gonna add to this stir fry. Lots of it too. I just love this stuff. So good. Yum, yum, get you some. Absolutely. So good. So, stirring this together. Yum, yum, get you some. Mac Daddy says, see you all maybe tomorrow. Sounds good, Mac. Sounds Gucci. All right, so this is stirred together. And then I just like to let it hang out over on my stovetop to cook just a little bit more. I think I'll try a little bit though, just to check the seasonings. I'll just throw it in here because why dirty another plate? Barry, peace out to Mac. Love all the flavor. Yeah, me too. Broccoli and tofu don't have to be boring. So I'm just using this prep dish since I already had it on my countertop. I'll just eat out of there. And then, oh, this makes me excited for when I have a cookbook to share with you guys. Oh, I want there to be like really good photos, really good watch along videos if you want a video to help you make these recipes. So it's definitely a work in progress, but I'm excited to eventually have that for you guys. I'd like to have it be a digital download situation where it's a cookbook you can purchase and download rather than like a physical hard copy, just because I feel like these days, I don't know, it seems like digital is the way to go. Okay, next bun drop, another famous battle location in 1066, September 22nd. I don't know that one. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to look that up. All right, remember if you sneeze a third time, you'll get rich? Ooh, then I better sneeze. Okay, so I'm gonna just set this back on my stovetop to keep warm and maybe crisp up like a little bit. Last spoon. Mac Daddy says, thanks guys for hanging out. Love all the flavor. Yeah, but Levi, oh, I was gonna say thank you to you, Levi, because you sent a chili gift. Oh, I can feel the sneeze coming. Oh my gosh, Levi Maxwell. Are you gonna be live for a year? Yes. Yep, so every single day I do a live stream and I've completed 106 days. So the last 106 days I've been on live, And I've got 200 and some days left to go. All right, Levi, gotta thank you. Thank you. Ooh, was I glitching there for a little bit? I was buffering on my own stream. 1066, there were 3 main battles, that was 1. Yeah, I'm lost, Yaba. I'm gonna need to do some research. Thank you for sending the star gift and the spicy chili gift. That's for you, Levi. Palfi 1066 big battle, that one. Wasn't that like the Norman Conquest? Or is that Battle England? Oh, Battle of Hastings. Well, October 14. Oh yeah, the Norman Conquest, I was right. Yeah, once it gets like that far back, like basically pre-Black Plague, I'm like, it's getting back there. Palfi, Hastings, sneezing the 3rd time. Is that a chur for Rachie to tickle your nose with a feather? I don't know. All right, let's taste this. Ooh, yum. I actually feel like there could be more sriracha. I feel like I'm getting more and more desensitized to the heat of sriracha. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Sounds dope, Yaba. I'm gonna research it now. Yeah, me too. I was very confused. Is that the cue for Rachie to tickle your nose with a feather? Could be, John. Yeah, just have to get hotter sauce. Seems so, because this doesn't taste spicy to me. It's a diet food? I wouldn't call this a diet food. I believe that, Kirby, yeah. I feel like after a ghost pepper, not much would seem that spicy. Everything needs more sriracha, right? I feel like this does. Just a little bit. I mean, I can tell it's affecting me a little bit. That's the thing. It feels like this never-ending one-up, like, oh, it could be hotter, it could be hotter, it could be hotter. You could use this pepper, you could use this sauce. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's okay if I'm not getting completely smoked out. Last dab. Yeah, Palfi. I agree. It's like, I feel like you have to consider, even if it's really spicy when you eat it, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not so severe when you eat it, but it's like, it can still really upset your stomach and your intestines. Like, I just feel like some stuff can be so intense and so harsh on your insides. It's like, maybe be a little careful. Oh, no, Palfi. I'm not, like, I'm one of those people, I can eat a meal watching, like, someone get beheaded on Game of Thrones. Like, things just don't bother. Like, I don't get grossed out while I'm eating. I would sell my dad's land for you? You should keep that land. Palfi. Ghost pepper. Kevin says I ate a ghost pepper one time and later I was seeing ghosts. Uh-oh. Too spicy then. I've learned so much on here. 1066 interesting. The loss of life on both sides was massive. I think around 8K or 5K for each side. Wow. Yes, NC, I picked it and filmed me biting it. Wait, Kirby, I think I missed this. I gotta see this video. What? Oh, video. Wait, Kirby, what's your reaction? Or maybe you shouldn't say so we go see it. That's awesome, Kirby. Same, NC, I need to like go and dig through Kirby's videos and see this. Oh no. Oh no. You guys, one last time, I want to show you, for those of you that didn't see, I sewed my first apron. This is the first thing I've ever sewn, like my first sewing project. So I made an apron with a tie, and it has a front pocket with like, it's actually a big front pocket, and then I sewed down the middle, so there's two different separate pockets. But you guys, my goal, my long-term goal, one of my long-term goals for this channel is to have merch that I can make and sell for you guys, like sell to you guys. But I made this this adjustable, like this strap goes in the sides. And I'd love to eventually, because I want my sewing to be professional level, like clean enough where I feel good selling it. But I've completed my first sewing project, and it was not fun for some of it because it was, yeah, I was just very ambitious for a first project. It has pockets, yes. So there is an adjustable strap that goes through the side and then up around the neck. And then the pocket is on the front. It's one big pocket, but then I sewed a line down the middle, so there's actually two pockets. So stuff where I place a couple pockets where I can put stuff. But yeah, just they sit like right here. So if I have like, I've done this before, like if I have measuring spoons or just like a spoon I'm gonna need to use to stir, you can just kind of stick things in there. Can we get a close-up of the pattern? Yes, this was actually fabric that my mom gifted to me for sewing practice, because she bought me a Singer sewing machine years ago, and then more recently I was like, you know, I want to actually learn how to sew some stuff. What a fun live stream. We went from talking about bees to talking about ghost peppers. Yes. John, congrats on the apron. Yes, Kirby. Okay, so the close-up of the fabric, this really long strap is what I want to be careful about with the food, even though it is an apron. So this is the pattern up close. It's very like throwback cottagecore, as Yaba pointed out. Thank you, Dylan. I didn't wear it today because I felt like it looked goofy with my Chelsea jersey, but yeah, I actually want to wear this on my live stream. So here's a close-up of like one half of the pocket. Oh, long string. But yeah, here's one of the pockets here. And then if I hold it open for you guys, oh. Like here's the top where my head goes through, top. But yeah, this is what the pattern looks like. Okay. Tamra, hello Tamra. Glad you made it. Chica says, woohoo! Excuse me, Barry says, sick. Yes, so my goal, you guys, is to eventually have sellable products, aka merch, for this channel that I have hand sewn for you guys. Cause like I think there will be some things in the future where I'm working with a third party to have like mugs, for example, or things that I just wouldn't make myself. But I'd prefer to keep my merch in-house so that I have total control over the inventory and the pricing, and there's more back and forth when you're working with another vendor. And I think it'd be cool too if all of my merch was homemade and handmade. All right. God Bless America is here. NC Barry, give us a catwalk real quick. I think I'll do the catwalk when I'm actually wearing this for a recipe, like during a cooking stream where I need to be wearing it. So stay tuned for the catwalk. Palfy, many people ruin their insides by eating extremely hot food. I think a lot depends on your genetics. Yeah, I had a friend in college, and I don't know if it was because of spicy food or if it was because she drank so much coffee. It might have been both. But I remember being so shocked. She actually had to quit coffee and I think spicy foods as well because she actually developed an ulcer in her stomach. And her doctor was like, you're burning a hole in your stomach. Like, you need to stop eating such corrosive foods. So yeah, I do remember one friend who had to seriously cut back on her diet, like in terms of how hot and acidic the foods were that she was eating because they were literally burning a hole in her stomach. So yeah, I think you just gotta, for me, everything that I eat does not need to be spicy. I enjoy some spicy foods here and there, but some days it's very bland. Catalina Crunch, chia seed pudding, maybe some tofu. It doesn't need to be like, I am burning my entire GI tract every day from sunup to sundown. I wouldn't want to eat like that anyways, but I also feel like it's just subjecting your body to that all the time, I think would be pretty intense for your poor like gut microbiome to have to deal with on a daily basis. Stomach ulcers, yes, and see, I know, I was like, whew. I don't think it really hit me then because we were 20, 21 years old. It's just, I feel like health stuff isn't as on your radar in college in your young 20s as opposed to like 30s and beyond. But now I'm like, the idea of having a hole in your stomach is like, nope, 10 out of 10, never ever want to have to deal with that in my life. Tamra, I'm just seeing who I missed here. Spicy foods could cause stomach issues. Telecom is here. Thank you. Eli, you made it. How are you? Hello, Eli Magallanes. Kevin, that's what the doctor told me when I went to the hospital last year. Possible ulcer. Oh no. This makes me want to Google like how to reduce the risk of an ulcer. Oh, Eli sent a super chat. I want to get a screenshot of this. Eli, I was thinking about our last conversation about golf and how you said, because I'm a complete beginner. I don't even know if I can say I'm a beginner because I've never actually golfed, but I was thinking about what you said last time about how I would be surprised at how friendly people would be at a golf course dealing with a complete beginner like me. And I was like, yeah, that makes me fear it less, but it still intimidates me. Thinking about rolling up to a golf course day one and being like, well, not that I would do that. I'd probably start at a, what do they call it, a driving range. All right, Eli, yes! Gotcha, Eli, got the screenshot. It's probably desyncing my video and audio, but it's worth it. Big Tex 173, aka Eli. And I want to say thank you as well, Eli. Always nice to see you. How have you been enjoying the last bit of summer? It's your boy heading back to school soon. All right, Mad Acoustic says, I love all hot sauces. Yaba says, whiskey burns a hole in my pocket. Kirby says, burn me food. Oh, Mad Acoustic. Yaba, for some, did I miss something? Alejo, for some foods it has to be hot for me. Yeah, Kirby, I'm the same. Same. Mad Acoustic, Palfi, Goof is a sure way to ruin a nice walk. Winston Churchill. Golf. Golf is a sure way to ruin a nice walk. Huh, interesting. I haven't heard that before. Also, Eli, I wanted to say, gotta say, the big dono, wow. Okay, I've got Eli. Airdrop over here on TikTok. There's something I feel like I missed over here. I'm gonna scroll up and just check. Anthony, I don't think I saw you. Stomach ulcers. Yeah, ooh. So far, so good. I just hope I never have to deal with one of them. Do you like spicy in your food? Yes, Fidel, I don't think you just saw, but I put a bunch of hot sauce in my stir fry that I made tonight. Palfi, Winston wasn't a fan of golf. Goof, he may have enjoyed. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I love how that turned out. I'm happy with that. Oh, Kevin. You reminded me of what I was forgetting. I was Googling how to reduce your risk of an ulcer. Also, my computer's about to die. 1 second. 1 second, people. Okay, so according to Google AI, I asked how to reduce the risk of an ulcer, and it told me limit your use of pain relievers like ibuprofen, avoid smoking, and drink alcohol only in moderation. And then it looks like there's probably like reduce stress, eat high, and then on the other side, protect your gut by eating high fiber foods. Broccoli is on the list. Cabbage, broccoli, fiber-rich foods to support a healthy digestive tract. Consider probiotics. Yogurt and fermented foods help maintain good bacteria in the gut. And then consult a doctor or a health professional if there's issues. Interesting. Kevin says smoking, alcohol, spicy foods. Yep. Yeah, I figured it was like harsh things would increase the risk of ulcers, and then on the flip side, supporting a healthy gut with like good food and probiotics and things like that. Probably exercise, I'm sure, helps. Ibuprofen is a bad one. I didn't know that, because I mean there's many good things about ibuprofen. I just didn't realize that there was that risk associated with it. I think this stuff is so interesting. A garlic clove is better than ibuprofen. I don't know. Sometimes a garlic clove doesn't cut it. I gotta say that. Sometimes I need the ibuprofen. Kevin, I stopped taking Advil. Oh, the spice is getting to me. The spice is getting to me. You guys, we've had such good convos tonight. This is so fun. I'm trying to think. We've talked about bees. We've talked about Premier League, obviously. Eden Hazard. I just like taking notes on everything we've discussed. Spicy food, ulcers. Mishy's Love is here. Hello, Mishy. There's other stuff we talked about way earlier, and I'm not remembering what it was. But it was so good. Chad is saying, Chelsea didn't convince me to challenge Arsenal. That's okay, because it's only the first game. Chelsea will have many other opportunities to convince you. But honestly, I think Arsenal is the team to beat. I use ibuprofen on occasion, but if it's not severe, same. Yep. John, I am this way with, like, I don't take anything for my allergies. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let my body do its best to address the situation. The human body is built for so many things. It's incredible. So it's just like my first line of, like, it's like plan A, let my body do its best and see if this can resolve on its own, or if I can at least put up with the symptoms. And then plan B, maybe try something more natural, like an herbal tea, or something that's like not straight up medicine, or like going to the drugstore. And then plan C, if everything else isn't working, and there's still like pain, cramping, symptoms where it's like it's really disrupting my life and affecting my sleep, my mood, my ability to work my job, then that's where I'm like, okay, it's also 2026 and I have access to so many quick solutions for this health problem. I'm either gonna go to like Walgreens, or I'm gonna just call up a nurse line or do some quick research and be like, all right, I've got these symptoms, I have been trying on my own, or I've tried natural things. Now I'm kind of ready to kick this to the curb and get on with my life. Like if it's gone on for long enough where I'm like, I've spent enough time letting my body try to take care of it or try natural solutions, and it's still affecting me negatively, like it's actually taking a toll on my life, then I'm like, all right, this is silly. I have resources that I can access to solve this problem in Minneapolis in 2026. I'm gonna get rid of this problem because I need to move on with my life. Kirby says, that's a problem I have. I'm not sure if certain pains are worth the doctor. I just deal with them. Yeah, I don't really have a scale. I know, it's like, I feel like I've been around a range of people where it's like hypochondriac, like run to the doctor with every scrape and bruise and pain and bump, and it's like, oh my God, I'm dying. This is a tumor. Oh my gosh, I got an infection. I have sepsis. I have tetanus. And it's like, okay, I can't be that type of person. I'm not that type of person where I'm like, all right, yes, be cautious, but every little thing isn't going to kill me. And it's just such a miserable way to live anyways when you're panicking about your survival with every little thing that happens to you. But I also, if something is lingering and it's kind of like sticking around in the back of my mind where I'm kind of like, oh, it's like you wake up and you're like, ooh, yuck, it's another day with this symptom or this sensation or this pain. And if it goes on for like a few days and then a week and it's still not gone, then I'm kind of like, I think it's time to go and see someone. So I kind of like give it a little, I would call it a grace period. This is my approach. This is not health advice. This is just how I approach things. I let my body do its best, but if it's lingering and I've maybe tried a few things, gotten a little extra sleep, drinking lots of water, taking it easy on runs and exercise, and there's still lingering symptoms, it's like, yeah. Usually like in my, not literally, but just it's like my gut intuition, I'm like, yeah, something feels off. And it's like when I feel like something is off, that's when I'll schedule an appointment to go and see someone. Okay, I know I was yapping. Palfy, Everton. Okay. Dylan says I use V8. Alejo, Kirby says, oh, I read that one. Yep, not sure to deal with certain pains. Don't have a scale. Palfy is saying we have pressure points on our body. Hanado, I think, is here. Barry, my mind is telling me no, but my... What is I've heard this quote before. It's from a song and I don't know where it's from. I always forget the reference. Hanado, hello. Yaba says everything in moderation. Yep, 100%. When it comes to my pain, I use a lot of yoga and it works. Kirby says Barry and is laughing. What is the reference? I know people have quoted that before on my lives and I can't remember what it is. Taylin, pinned comment, check the pinned comment. Kevin is saying agree, Hannah, don't want to play around too long. Yep. And I trust my instincts. I trust my intuition where there have been things that where it was like a little side ache or like back pain or I like tweaked something and then it went away in like a day or even less than a day and I'm like, oh, sweet, that's gone. But then there have been other things where I was like, it's still there. Something's just, it feels off. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call a professional just for the peace of mind, because then what's bad with me is like I can go down the self-diagnosing rabbit hole on the internet where it's like I'm experiencing this type of discomfort in this part of my body. And of course, Google is gonna give you all of these horrible diseases, diagnoses. Oh my gosh, it could be this, it could be that. You could have this rare mutation, which means you're gonna end up with this and that. And I'm like, that's bad. And so I think when it starts to bother me and it's sticking around and I'm also starting to want to go down the internet rabbit hole, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna shut this down and go schedule an appointment and just talk to someone who's licensed and has studied medicine. Chris Reed, how was your day? I had a great day, Chris. I'm doing a 365-day live stream challenge, so I am going live every single day for 365 days. Matt, I use a lot of yogurt and it works. Oh, it's an R. Kelly song. That's right, Kirby. Yes. Hannah is a yapaholic. Yep, 100%. Chris Berry, R. Kelly, yup. I love it, Loki. That's it, R. Kelly song. My head was hurting trying to remember. Ooh, Taylin is also a vegan. Yep, I do mostly cooking, vegan cooking and baking on my YouTube live streams. Why did you use that emoji? Oh, I didn't see which one he used. Reminder, everyone, Hannah's doing 365-day challenge. Yes, I know, it's been so fun doing this so far, you guys. The days are flying, and before you know it, this is gonna be 200. And I was checking, and day 200 lands on Thanksgiving this time. Not this time, this is the first time I'm doing a 365. But day 200 is going to be on Thanksgiving, you guys. How cool is that? Mark is saying, yo, Hannah Montana, what's up tonight? I mean, I've been on here for 2.5 hours. We've been talking about Chelsea and Premier League. Chelsea did good today. I cooked vegan stir fry. God, we had so many good conversation topics tonight too. How about you, Mark? How are you doing? Yeah, this is a long one. Sometimes if, like yesterday, Kevin, the chat was so quiet. They're just, like, some nights are so quiet where it's like, I've completed the cooking that I had planned. I've responded to all the comments. And I'm like, sometimes it just feels like the stream has run its course and it's time to just sign off for the night. And then I finished my apron. I think I put it away, but I was like, well, the stream was short last night, so I'm gonna move on to my apron because I want to finish sewing my apron. Other nights like this one, busier, way more comments to respond to, way more donos to keep track of, lots of great conversation topics. So I think it really depends on, it's really like what would you call it? A stream by stream basis. Some streams are gonna be like 1 hour, it's run its course, it's pretty quiet, people are off doing other things. Other nights, it's like, hey, if there's lots of I will respond to the comments as they come. And if it feels like the stream just keeps on going and going and going, I never want to sign off of those streams. Like, if there's just lots of comments coming in and really good convo, it's like, I want to keep it going because it's fun. And it's my job. Barry says, bro, R. Kelly was wild. Yeah. I started watching the documentary. I think there was a documentary on Netflix about him. Maybe? I don't know. There have been so many scandals in the music world. But yeah, I think I started watching some documentary on him. John says, that's awesome. Yeah, Thanksgiving being day 200. The lyrics, Kirby. Peace of mind is important, says Dylan. Yes. Oh my goodness, you guys. I mean, obviously I have a budget. I can't just spend everything I have on peace of mind, but the money that I have spent to get peace of mind has been worth every penny. When I've been worried about something, especially health stuff, and I've just been like, you know what? I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna talk to someone, I'm gonna get all the scans, I'm gonna pee in a cup, I'm gonna have them take all my blood and run every type of test. I'm gonna have them like just check everything, poke and prod and look everywhere they need to look. And then you get the test results back and then you actually get to sit and talk with them. It's like, ooh, walking out with like the peace of mind that multiple people have looked at your body through different ways. They have run so many tests. They have, you know, examined you with all of their tools. And then there's actual test results that you can pull up in your electronic chart and be like, all right, here are the results. We can rule this out. We can rule this out. We can rule this out. Here's what I should follow up on in a few, like that to me, even though it can be stressful if you're like really worried about something, oh, the hell and the torture of not knowing and just guessing what it might be, for me, that is way worse than just facing the music, going in and just being like, hey doc, can you examine me head to toe and run every single test or refer me to any specialist you think should take a look at this? It's like annoying, it's expensive, it takes time out of your schedule, it's a hassle, whatever, but it's like you're spending all that time and energy and money to get peace of mind / just understand what exactly is going on with you. And I'm like, ooh, I can look back and be like, yeah, it's painful, because when you tally up the dollars, you're like, that's so much money. But the peace of mind of knowing and having test results and having whatever it is that they have figured out, to me is like, it is so worth it. Let's see here. Chazi. Chat is hopping tonight. I know, it's so busy tonight. It's fun. Fall 2, Dead Point, new trailer drop. Don't know what that is, Dylan. Barry says, stay tuned for the Apron Catwalk, everybody. Ooh, yeah. Wow, whatever she's doing, rest assured, it's something productive. John says, remember to keep the chat polite, everyone. Trolls will be booted. Yup. Spamming, creepy comments, rude comments, hateful comments, just, yep. My mods know what to do. You know what to do. Boot 'em. Carl Goldberg, no spamming. Dylan says R. Kelly has a lot of scandal. I know. Well, I feel like there was R. Kelly, and then of course Diddy, and then I think Jason Derulo had some accusations. I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm like, no. It just sucks when Chris Brown too. I mean, this was like getting back there, but it sucks because you're like, dang it, I love your music, I love your voice, I love all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it is disappointing. Palfy, Chazi says, oops. Hard to comment on R. Kelly for me. Don't know him personally, was never around him. I'd be speculating on gossip to involve myself in R. Kelly's business. I think there was like a documentary. Just want to check that I didn't overdo this. I've had this kind of slowly roasting in the background. Yeah, I think there's some stuff that is now like out in the open, public record, but again, it's like I quite simply, I don't have the time to be like deep diving on all this celebrity drama anyways. Hannah, knocking stuff over, is hand okay? I don't know what happened with your comment, Dylan. Knock stuff over, is hand okay? Yeah, don't get that one. All right, so I'm gonna quickly put some stuff back. Barry, gotta go. A little worried about my dog. Uh-oh. Oh no. Barry, I hope all is well with your dog. Thanks so much for joining tonight, Barry. Great conversation tonight. And I should probably wrap this up. Sriracha can go back. I can't tell if tonight feels like a Monday or not. John, hope your dog gets better. I know, same, Barry. Oh. Yeah, I am going to update the pinned comment here and wrap this up, y'all. I don't believe Michael Jackson. Yeah, again, it's not my job. I'm not the legal team. I'm not part of the Michael Jackson estate. So as like a member of the public that has nothing to do with Michael Jackson whatsoever, I just don't have the time or the interest to kind of dig into those details. I'd rather spend my time on other stuff, and I'll just enjoy his music in the meantime. Okay, new pinned comment. And I am gonna thank all the donos from tonight. There were many. Thank you to Pavlo Fedorov, Mac Daddy, J. Manuel Ramirez, and Big Tex, aka Eli Magallanes, for their super chats tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Randy is still over here and liking the live. We're almost to 10K over here on TikTok. Thank you, Randy. And then Pavlo Fedorov also gifted 30 channel memberships tonight. Thank you for gifting those, Pavlo. And there were gifts from Starvey Arvy, Mac Daddy, Kasten Rose, New Way, Tiffany Gayhart, Barry McCockner, Gabby Mellon, John Puntany, Curvy, T-God, aka Beamer Boy, Reaper, and Levi Maxwell. You guys, so many donos, so many good comments and conversation topics tonight. I'm wishing I could remember what other ones we talked about. Oh, Real Madrid being like a make or break team. Here's my topics that we had tonight. Bees, Premier League, Fighting Bees, Premier League, Eden Hazard, Real Madrid being a brutal team, spicy food and ulcers. There were other ones too. I wish I could remember. I should make a better point of documenting what we talk about on here. But anyways, super fun. Dance World, Kirby, good night to you. Glad you could make it. Palfy, yes, I agree. I think he was a musical genius. Nate Stevens, yep. Kevin, King of Pop. Not sure which one is my favorite. Palfy, Dylan, Fall 2 is a survival thriller. Ooh, okay. Oh, I know the movie you're talking about now. Randy says, you're welcome. You deserve all the love, all the hearts. Thank you, Randy. Barry, I'm praying for your dog. Robin Hood made it at the very end in the last few seconds. Dylan, I meant, is hand okay? Oh yeah, hand is fine. John, good night everyone. And check the pinned comment. Talked about your apron too. Yes. Thanks, Yaba, for the reminder. And the bun drop. Yup, bun drop for tomorrow. I said it in the first 30 seconds of this stream, so if you rewatch the first 30 seconds of this live, you'll hear the time. Good night, Hannah, and everyone in the chat. Sleep well, everyone. Yes, this was a really fun one. Almost 2 minutes shy of 3 hours. This was very long. It's 10:59 p.m., just about 11 p.m. my time. So this has been a fun, long stream. Good night, everybody. Pinned comment, I will be live again tomorrow. Day 107 out of 365. We're climbing to the halfway point, kind of. So yeah, we'll get there. Cliff Nolan, take care. Bye, everybody. This was so fun tonight. And up the chat.